What's up, everybody? What's going on out there? Happy Wednesday. Thanks so much for being here. Happy October 1st, my favorite month of the entire year. Hope everyone's well. Let me play a quick intro and we'll get right into it.
Wake up. Wake up. Ain't gonna tell you I changed. Darkness, you can't take my life. Darkness, you can't take my life. My truth, my love, I fight against things that's unseen. To fight against me, I never say more than necessary. Trickery, devilry, misery. Fuck the shit, it's so slippery. Fuck all they hear saying, fuck what the sheep say. Fuck all the naysayers, yeah, I know where they stay. You fell asleep and I tried to wake you up. I went away and returned from Exodus. Try to make me keep quiet. Try to make me keep quiet. But the devil can't fuck with me. No evil may triumph over me. Keep the rumors to yourself. Drown and I won't ask for help. Keep the rumors to yourself. Drown and I won't ask for help. Don't need your validation, fucking congratulations. And why adulation? It's a new day, and with that I got a new faith. Walk around the city, all you bitches two-faced. And I'm still doing lovely, I still love me. Went through hell and back, only God can judge me. I ain't going quietly into the night without a fight. This is my fight, my right to live. Say it, this is my fight, my right to live. My right to love, my right to truth. Who are you to judge? Only God above. No man may triumph over me. I was a sacrificial lamb. Don't give a damn, your castle's made of sand. Throwing stones just too high to hand. Witnessing the fall and the rise of man. Keep the rumors to yourself. Drown and I won't ask for help. Keep the rumors to yourself.
Once again, that's a musician named Dem Atlas, one of the best in the business. Actually, he hasn't made a new album in a couple of years, but still incredible. What's up, everybody? Hope you're feeling good. I have this cold creeping on me, and it's not going away. It's driving me insane. And sorry I wasn't live earlier today. I just had a lot of shit to get done. And, once you start moving furniture and shit, it just turns into a whole ordeal. I actually had to rush here to get here for 1 o'clock. What am I missing? What's going on out there? Of course, we're going to review the Crackhead Queen Bee. We're going to have a look around at a couple other things. I see that Elevated Truth was yelling my name. Wild shit. Looks like, let's see, who was here first? Blue Lazarus, so good to see you. And thanks everybody that was here last night for the music show. I'm going to have to do one of those once a week. It was a lot of fun. A lot of that music I would have never listened to if it wasn't for suggestions from you guys. And I do appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. Girly Girl 420 was the second one here. Dinah Do. Good morning to everyone. Well, good morning. It's afternoon here, but we got people all over the place. Lunatic Farmers in the house. Sarah Beth says, I'll be back when the live starts. Michelle Vincent in the house. Thanks for being here. Smoking's number 8. Please hit the thumbs up. Let me know you're out there. Let's see here. Summer will be listening from work. And for all my moderators, Saturday at 10 a.m. I hope you can make it. That's when I plan on doing a moderator meeting. It's well overdue. We have some things to figure out. And I appreciate if you can make it. If not, we'll do another one later that night, probably. I'll say, because I have moderators all over the world, I think maybe 10 p.m. 10 p.m. would be a good time for that. Nanny Sharon, thanks so much for being here. Again, Lunatic Farmer. I'll be listening, have a migraine. I'm sorry. It seems like headache weather. Everybody, I have a handful of friends that are just like, my head. Let's see. What's up, Joe? Good to see you. Sandwiches in time. Lunatic saying nap time. Wake up. Make yourself a sandwich. We'll just start out with the buzzard from last night. I'm sure there's something funny in here. I haven't listened to any of it myself. She's probably just like, I won. That's going to go on for months, dude. Why don't you come up with some content? Let me pull that up. Vibe Tribe. Yeah, it's a vibe for sure. Let there be no question about that. Let's see here. I skipped past the intro. Looks like another 37-minute intro. If you guys don't know, that's a trick to pack in as many commercials as possible. It's dirty business. What's up, Sandwich? I see ya. Let's see here. YouTube has changed the format, so I have to do this Zoom shit. Queen Sleaze at it again. Let's see here. Let me make sure. Yep. Let's see, 9,000 views. Ooh, views are down. I can't imagine why. What? Also, tell me in the chat. What day of the week you think would be best for a music day? I'm figuring Friday or Saturday, right? I mean, I could be wrong, but or maybe even Music Mondays. That might be nice because Mondays suck so much, anyways. The throat gaga. Yeah, she's a dumpster, a human dumpster. Guess what she's not talking about? Receipts.
Yo, what's happening? Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you okay.
My StreamYard's glitching quite a bit. Can you guys hear me all right?
What do
we say? A 5x5? We get a 5x5
That's, again, with the fucking idiotic, fake Southern accent. One of these days, this bitch is going to run into a real woman from the South. And yeah, I kind of rushed the graphics. I'm glad you guys like them. I got like way cooler stuff coming for the rest of the month. But like I said, I got super busy. I thought I'd be back here by noon to get everything going, but alas, I'm not. So stand by. I love Halloween so much. It's also my birthday month, which is very exciting. Less exciting now that I'm turning 48, but you know, I could still go to a haunted house. Let's listen to this dumpster. Okay. She sounds like she's having technical difficulties in her fucking brain.
5 in a chat.
Hey, Deb Mundorf.
Coming in hot, talking some shit, my peoples. What up, Blank Screen channel member for 25 months.
Blank Screen is a punk ass bitch.
Congratulations on your win yesterday. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. And I think this is really good.
She didn't win. Hey, Blank Screen, are you a crackhead too? Do you really think this bitch won something? She ain't won nothing.
Toasty made a post for people who still don't really seem to understand. Candlely Woodward Stone, member for 16 months.
How insulting is that, dude? We understand. It's so insulting. You guys just don't understand what's going on.
Free memberships for 16 months. Thank you so much. Gosh, you are lucky. Dang. Glitter is forever, member for 13 months. Hey, pretty girl. Sheba from the dark side. Hey, beautiful. Member for 16 months. Congrats, queen. Back to the last in the chit chats. That's right. Biddy Bop. Miss Katie K dropping 20 of them on us. Thank you, Biddy. I appreciate you. Thank you, babe. If you guys got one, please make sure you tell her thank you.
Still slam that lighter around, dude. What is up with your lighter, Miss fucking... God, did she spend $250,000 on big lighters?
And Brandy Wineman for 12 months. Got your golden crown. Go ahead, Brandy Wine. Biddy Bop got your golden crown.
Got your golden crack pipe.
Coco, I think some people don't want to understand. Yeah, I think they just don't want to understand too, and that's okay.
This bitch can't even do, long division. And she's talking about they just don't understand. And she can only add in grams and ounces, dude, and kilos. And she's talking about what other people don't understand. No, shut the front door. I think I said hello to Deb Mundorf. Thanks so much for being here. Limey, the non-grifting dumpster squirrel. I saw that, Nanny. I mean, I hope. I'm not sure it's going to work out the same for them in the Steel City, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Lamy says working in the bushes. Hiya, y'all. Lamy is always working. Joe, your birthday was yesterday. You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me. Here, I'll play you something. Your belated birthday. Let me see. Give me 1 second here. I had no idea. Happy birthday. I'm not going to sing you happy birthday because I'm not much of a vocalist, but let's see here. Oh, wrong one. I got something for you though. Sing happy birthday in the chat if you'd like to. Happy birthday, Joe. You guys probably noticed I have a super chat goal set. If we meet that, it'll be bigger and more badass giveaways. I really enjoy doing the giveaways. Let's see here. There you go. Happy birthday, Joe. I think what does that make you, a Libra, if that's your birthday? I'm one of those weirdos. My birthday is almost down to the hour on the cusp of Libra and Scorpio. So I'm a balance maniac. Let's see here. Yes, happy birthday again. Meow OG 1111 is in the house. Just my girls, good to see you. Sarah Beth, couldn't do an accent if her life depended on it. You know, it's just, and it's so fucking insulting. It's so insulting. Well, Timmy's the worst one, that little bitch ass. He's like, he just talks in this, like, I don't know if there's a nice way to say this, like plantation Southern accent, like antebellum. It's just ugly shit, dude. Down to do 420. I think I said hello to you already. Sarah Beth, I did email you back, and thank you so much. Soli Nina, good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're well. Is that music too loud? It seems kind of loud. Let me turn it down just a hair. I guess it's not really music. It's Halloween. I can't say enough how much I love this month. You're welcome, Joe. I hope you had it. I didn't know it was your birthday yesterday. I would have told you happy birthday earlier. Hope you had the best day ever. Hope you got everything you wanted. Justice is Libra equalizer. That makes sense. And then you mix it up with the Scorpio. Oh dear, we're in trouble. Nanny Sharon says, I was comparing the game to the Buzzy win. Nobody won. Oh, I see. Oh, of course. Yes. I forgot it was a tied game. I forget that that's even possible in the NFL. That's bollocks, as they say in the UK. She's still on her victory tour. She's literally carrying the fucking grifter's torch like they do the Olympic torch all around YouTube. Hey, Nini, good to see you. It says, hi, everyone in the bushes, busy with the baby. I've been thinking about you, Nini. I hope you're well. You're definitely in my prayers, as well as the little one. Let's get into it.
That's all right. I will say that there's some people, and I see you. You know what I'm saying?
You mean people with common sense that aren't going to congratulate you for winning nothing, you
And there's
dumpster?
some people that are still really like fucking, just shitty. And
and she's just a fucking breath of fresh air and so pleasant,
there's
isn't
people
she?
who didn't have any problem at all getting up here, running their fucking mouth, talking all kinds of shit. But when that lawsuit came down, they fucking...
Dude, the lawsuit, bitch. I mean, sprinkle something else on your tofu for a new flavor. The lawsuit's over, dude. We're tired of hearing about it. Now she's going to whine about people that won't celebrate her fake victory with her. Hey, I'll tell you like this, Buzzard. A lot of people that used to fucks with you don't fucks with you no more. It's that simple. Crack me a river or cry me a river.
and took the fuck off and beat feet.
Beat feet.
And not only did they fucking beat feet, but they turned around and ran their mouth and made a fake ass channel too.
She's talking about Jones and Inanya. Oh, it's how sad for you. You lost friends because you're a piece of shit.
But
I think that
we also have people,
But-
though, that,
you know,
know damn well it's
we also have people, that know damn well that they got to send me their SSI
a
checks.
fucking win and don't want to say that because, oh my God, they would have
Not a win. Not
to
a
side
win.
with me, or they would have to, say I actually won something, and that would just be terrible. They can't say that.
Dude, you didn't win anything. Who's gonna tell her, dude? Does she have no friends? What's up, True Seeker? Good to see you. Somebody tell her she didn't win, man. She's not listening to me.
That's all right. Like I said, it is what it is. I'm not the one who went to my lawyer asking to settle. I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
Why does she keep up with this lie, man? Just be honest with the people. Just be honest with the people, you fucking grifter. Your lawyer did it. If he did that without you knowing, then you fucking suck at life for hiring a lawyer that's quitting when you don't want to. Stupid. Let's hear that again.
It is. I'm not the one who went to my lawyer asking to settle. I didn't do that. That wasn't
Okay, your lawyer's fucking doing shit behind your back, stupido.
I'm not the one who did a deposition that fucking laid it all on the table.
What's that mean? Hey, also, I'll help you out, numbnuts. If your friend Burnt Toast reads that deposition, she's gonna find herself in legal trouble because until it's filed with the court, it's not public. You're welcome. And it hasn't been filed with the court because it didn't go that far. Your lawyer quit before that. So if you go and put a bunch of private information about BHB out, you're gonna find yourself in a world of trouble.
That wasn't me.
That wasn't me.
I mean,
It was
say what you will, be as mad as you want to be. But it is what it is. Yes, baby doll.
Are your kids hungry in the background? I see somebody saying hello to Sonia, although I don't see Sonia. Maybe she's on her account that I can't see. Unless True Seeker was trying to say hello to Sully. In any case, Sonia, if you're in here, it's good to see you. Hope you're well. Donadu says, but you do agree, dear, because you have to agree. Your attorney can't say yes for you, or else it's null and void. And nobody tell her, man. It's more fun whenever she seems oblivious. You gonna talk? It's not my fault. Nope, that's her. Dead air Debbie. Hello? Is she nodding out? Is she nodding out? Is she on methadone? What is happening here? Is she on Suboxone? Just my girl says you have to draw a picture with crayons for her to understand. She still wouldn't understand.
I'm glad it's over too. And I'm glad for everybody else too, because
I'll be glad when your stink ass moves on and actually offers YouTube some content instead of still talking about some shit that's already done and gone. You're not a victim, stupid. You're the perpetrator.
You know what? It really sucks when you know damn well you have no financial means to fight that kind of a lawsuit. None.
We know you're a broke trap house bitch, man. That you got rich off YouTube, off of lying to people and saying you're a single mom when you're not. I'm a single mom in trouble. Somebody help me.
That's why I came to the community and said straight up, what do y'all want to do?
She said community.
You know what I'm saying? I gave the option to the community as far as that went.
I'm going to tell you this one last time. Yes, we do know what you're saying.
Because I knew I wasn't going to be able to afford it financially.
No shit.
I can't.
What's
the
up,
transcripts,
Opal?
baby. I can't wait for that deposition. Listen.
I can't either because y'all are going to end up in another lawsuit because you're stupid people.
I didn't even read all of it all the way through just because I know I can't keep my mouth.
Just because I never graduated high school, and when it comes to the big words, I got to ask little low testosterone Timmy. Hey, Timmy, what's this mean? Hey, dog, what's this mean?
And I know I'll spill the beans. So I put it away and stopped reading it just so I wouldn't repeat.
Here Hey, don't spill
So
the
I
beans.
wouldn't repeat all of it because the stuff I already know is hard enough to keep in. Miss Jackie, thank you so very much.
Sucking on her teeth, like every sentence ends with.
I appreciate your help.
I appreciate your help.
Yeah, Glory, you guys did. You guys definitely made sure to let me know you wanted to be there to help. You wanted to fight this. And we did. We fought.
You mean fight this? It's over. It's over. She has no idea, man. This is like running into a football player that won the Super Bowl in 1979 and they're just trying to relive their glory days. You didn't win anything, first of all. Secondly, is this all you got?
Fought it for 2.5 years. We fought it. Not one lawsuit, but two. The first one was dismissed straight up on its.
She's reliving your glory days, and it was yesterday, dude. So sad. Nanny Sharon says he probably didn't have a clean pair of sweatpants and hoodie to wear to court. That's good. I need like a drum roll, like a ba-dum-ts. You know what's up, man.
Face just dismissed and laughed out of court. Betty went live and said, I will accept whatever the judge says, whatever the ruling is. So when it got dismissed,
I'm already bored with this bitch. I swear. Cakes Boo, welcome in, and I have no idea why anybody subscribes to this fucking lifelong violent career criminal liar.
Went back on what she said and went and refiled it again. Which was bullshit, and she knows it, and I know it.
She knows it, and I know it. So
yeah, Liz, you guys definitely did. And stitching, yes, ma'am. The community, be able to fight. There'd be no way in hell I'd be able to fight it by myself.
No shit, because you're a fucking broke bitch in the trap house. You're just great. This is what I've been saying the whole time, man. She scammed the whole community, promised that she was going to win this lawsuit, and she's never going to give up, and then she fucking quit. And then she's so dishonest that she's like, no, the other person quit. I didn't quit. You fucking liar.
Financially, emotionally, mentally, the shit was draining. I mean, dealing
emotionally, this bitch has one emotion. Rage.
With somebody like Betty is draining. It's emotionally and mentally fucking draining. Not only on me, but you guys as well. I mean, damn.
Damn. I mean, damn. What's up, Crystal Langford? Thanks so much for being here. Queen Bee thinks anytime you leave court not in cuffs, you win. That's true. She is a cage dweller, isn't she? Burger. Yes, I can't spell that great. The greatest. Don't worry about that. I get it. Janice Wolf, thank you so much for being here.
It was a bunch of fuck shit. It was bullshit. She knew I didn't defend her. Yeah. She knew I didn't lie on her.
Yes, you did.
So this was a frivolous fucking lawsuit on its face to begin with. It should have never been filed.
Dude, she's been repeating herself for way too long, dude. Get over it. Keep it moving, Dumbo.
I don't agree with frivolous lawsuits. I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's cute.
Her frivolous lawsuit, perfectly fine. Anyone else's, she doesn't agree.
I don't go for that shit. And I'm not going to ever support somebody that goes and just files a frivolous fucking lawsuit just to go fuck with somebody. I'm just not going to do it, you know? Hold on, let me go back over here where you guys are at on the StreamYards and see what's going on. I had to get Rumble going real fast.
Got a Rumble cockroach. Has she ever, has she ever expressed one positive emotion in her entire life? I don't think so.
All right, let's see here. What we got going on? We got B Tim in the house. What are you doing, B Tim? Can't jump up.
Well, honestly, I'm just sitting in my nightgown playing with my my Becky doll. Dickless wonder. The lowest testosterone of any man on the internet.
But did you see that the Lemons was begging for BHB to help in the transcript, and Betty said no to?
I ain't never begged anybody for a motherfucking thing, not once, not never. And also, she wasn't even talking about me there, Dumbo feet. Your poo-poo
him and
chair.
called him Cupcake. Oh yeah. They sat and fucked with her 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 some.
How many times are you going to say fuck, dumbass? Actually, I didn't fuck with her and fuck with her and fuck with her and fuck with her. What I did is I made videos about some crazy shit that she said. What you did was fuck with her. Send down Beer Can Island, one of your, dodos, to her house several times. Beer Can Island is probably in Bullhorn Betty's fucking hedges right fucking now as we speak. And don't even get me started on blank screen sending fucking what looks like ransom letters to the woman's house. Who fucked with her? You did, Piggy. You did.
More. And they really think that she's gonna fucking turn it. Do they listen? Y'all might think Betty's fucking stupid.
Now you're gonna say Betty's smart, right? let me guess. You've been saying the most terrible things about the woman since the fucking dawn of time, and now you think she's smart. I'll explain it to you, dumbass. It's not legal to read the depositions out loud, the discoveries out loud. It's just not. It's simply not. So you with this narrative that they didn't want to help you out, blah, blah, you're a fucking idiot. When if Burnt Toast reads that shit on Thursday, she's going to be in hot water with the courts because it hasn't been filed with the courts. That doesn't happen unless you go to trial. Don't let me help you out. I want that useless fucking racist supporter Burnt Toast to read the shit. I really do. You people are fucking dumber than you seem, and that says a lot.
Stupid as fuck, but she definitely knows who the fuck Lemon is, and she knows who fucking Emmy is. She knows damn the fuck well who.
Dude, everyone knows who I am, you fucking pig, because you doxed the shit out of me. Are you stupid? Are you stupid or are you dumb?
Both the motherfuckers are, and she knows exactly what the fuck they've done did and the shit they pulled. She knows damn the fuck well.
This dude right here is trying to blame everyone else for what she did to BHP. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Betty's not fucking stupid.
Well, fucking congratulations. Congratulations. You've been calling her the dumbest person for months, dude. For years even. Okay, I'll give it to you. Betty's not stupid, but you are, Becky.
She might lie the fuck out of us. She might lie her ass the fuck off, but she ain't fucking stupid. She plays stupid, but I'll tell you what, man. She knows damn the fuck well who you weird motherfuckers are. And no.
I'm the weird motherfucker. You're leaving bruises on children's necks, and I'm the weird motherfucker? Okay, I'll take it. I've been called worse by better, pig. Let's see. Nanny Sharon, thank you so much for the 20 bucks. Happy October to the best people. Happy October to you as well. It is harvest season. I just learned about a whole new holiday that happens on October 20th that I've never heard of. It occurs in where is it? It occurs in India, and it's called Diwali, and it's a holiday where they put candles in these little clay pots, and they put the candles all around their house, and it's to signify the epic battle of good versus evil. How cool is that? Janice Wolf, thank you so much. Thank you for your service, Sinner. Love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, and you're worth it. I do appreciate it. It's always awkward when people say thank you for your service. It's difficult to come out with a response. My response is you're worth it. Let me just double check to make sure I didn't miss nothing. This woman is, she's going to be talking about this lawsuit. This is the only thing she's ever had in her entire life. Aside from buying her first her first carton of Newports and accidentally getting pregnant. Fuck.
Oh, just like this here. Let me tell you. Let me show you what she said. And I agree with her because you know what? You motherfuckers want her help now, but you wanted to go against her at every fucking.
Dude, what are you talking? I'm not even going to give this bitch that. I'm not going to give you that. You fucking still obsessed with BHP, dude. Still obsessed with her.
Hey. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
I guess it is flying through the chat, ain't it? I dropped it twice and still can't find it to pin it. Hold on, let me see here. All right, we're pinning this bad boy. Yeah. All right, there it is. Boom, there it is. Beat Tim, where you at?
Hey, QB, shut down your fucking legal fraud PayPal pool before you get yourself in trouble, you fucking numbnuts.
Where you at, B Tim? Where you at? What's going on? I thought you was coming up. I was pinning it just for you. What are you doing? You ain't coming up?
Queen Sleaze.
Huh?
Huh?
Let me check. You know what? Let me just unpin it then. If you ain't, let me just unpin it. B Tim he said, put the link down. Put the link down. Psych.
What?
Fuck you. I ain't coming up.
Did she just say psych?
Damn, B Tim, what you do me like that for? Dang. B Thug.
He's a thug, dude. Guy couldn't fight his way out of a fucking wet McDonald's fucking brown paper bag.
Listen, he was talking about that deposition. I was like, oh, fuck that. I better not even read it because, oh, fuck. My ass will definitely start fucking talking shit.
Your ass will definitely end up back in court.
Tim said, I ain't coming up. Drop the link. Pin it. Psych. Here you. B Tim, he psyched me out.
I can't stay.
Let's just listen to B Tim's low energy. He's like, I don't think I can stay long, guys. I got a hole in my stuffed animal. I gotta sew it up. Weak man.
Yeah, long. Like a half hour.
Well, I figured. Well, and I didn't. I guess I didn't even realize it was already 8 o'clock. Well, 8:15, I guess.
Well, it's 9:15 here.
Well, yeah, because it's always an hour ahead for you. I mean, that's
yeah, time zones. We get it.
I'm saying, like, it's always when it's 8 here, it's 9 there. So I was like, shit, I didn't realize it was already getting late. You know.
No problem. I just think it was kind of funny that she's like, Betty's like, you came to her.
Right, obsessing about Betty already, dude. These people are so pathetic.
She acted like you were the one that asked. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I'm not the lawyer. I don't even know what the fuck they had going on. I'm not privy to all that.
Dude, she's not privy to all that? She's not privy to her own fucking court case. Liar! What a fucking lying bitch, dude. I'm not a lawyer. I have no idea what's going on. Officer, that's not my giant bag of crack. I didn't bruise the children. It was somebody else. I have no idea what's going on.
That bullshit. You know what I'm
saying? Maybe it was the ghost of Trap House Past that committed all the crimes, not her.
Back and forth.
I'm like, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I'm not the lawyer. I don't even know what the fuck they had going on. I'm not privy to all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, she learned that word privy from PHP. That's number one. Number two, if you're in a lawsuit and you have a lawyer that you're paying $100,000, $200,000, $250,000 to, and you're not privy to the information, then you're a dumber bitch than I actually thought you were. How's that possible? I mean, it's such an incredibly low bar to begin with, and you're below that. Ooh, you little mud puddle.
I'm saying the back and forth that they do. I don't know about all that shit that they had back and forth. Well, I know she's the one.
I mean, how could she not know, dude? What a fucking liar, dude. Let's just see the receipts. How much money did you take in for your con, and how much did you pay your lawyer? That's it. How come we're not seeing this yet? Days have gone by. And they're still not going to show the receipts. Maybe that dirty bitch burnt toast will do it. Somehow I doubt it. The
one who didn't want the shit done, and I know she's the one who asked. And so, when I got the call, I'm like, I mean,
he's not the one to ask for it to be dismissed. It was Jonathan Richards. Your fucking lawyer, stupid.
What's that entail? You know? So we talked, wham bam, and you know what I'm saying? I did.
We talked, wham bam. So whenever you talked, your lawyer told you what was going on. If your lawyer didn't tell you what's going on, the dismissal is null and void, which means the case would be still active. You knew full well that you were quitting the case, and then Betty agreed to it. It's that simple. Stop lying to people, dude.
I think she realized that, number one, she had more discovery. Number two, she would have to hire an attorney and do her own deposition of you. and that was going to cost her $10,000, and then she's going to get to trial, and she's going to look like a fool, and she's going to lose.
All lies. All fucking lies, dude.
And she
Well,
probably
not only
won't.
that, but she didn't even schedule my deposition. She didn't schedule my deposition. She didn't turn in her discovery. I mean, obviously people are not, I mean, like I said, people are going to say and do what they wanted to say and do. Toasty made a
She's just fucking rambling, dude. People are gonna say what they're gonna say and do. Nah, bitch, we're talking about you bold-faced lying to thousands of people, 23,000 people to be more precise, and you're lying to them and you're saying, I had no idea what was going on. My lawyer just did it on its own. But she doesn't know what her lawyer was doing, but she knows full well what BHB was doing. How's that even possible? Don't you think you would be more privy to the information from your lawyer? You're a liar, dude. Your lawyer bowed out of the case because it was a waste of his fucking time, and you weren't going to win a motherfucking penny. And he was just like, look, you can keep sending me money or we can quit. And she's like, I dog, let's quit. Liar. You're a liar, Miss Turner.
a good ass post. I copied and pasted it because it wouldn't let me share it for some reason. So I tried. So I said, this is a better breakdown from Toasty. And
she can't even come out with her own fucking explanation as how the case ended. It ended by her lawyer quitting it, bowing out. Joint dismissal filed by him, and then Betty agreed to it. I'll keep repeat every time you lie, Piggy, I'm going to tell the truth. Eventually, people will come to their senses.
I'm trying to tag her. I'll try to tag her again.
Yeah, I mean,
YouTube's glitching real bad or something, but it says yesterday a judge signed a settlement agreement in the case. However, the same conclusion would have happened if they would have gone to trial. Only it would have cost QB another $30,000 to $50,000.
Okay, this right here, right off the bat, is a fucking lie. A motherfucking lie. The same conclusion would have happened if they'd gone to trial. Is she a fortune teller? Does burnt toast have a crystal ball?
Tacked on another 8 to 10 months. Here's why. So, for those who don't understand,
this is straight up propaganda.
Listen up. Betty initiated the.
Hey, for all you dumb fucking people that don't understand, is basically what she's saying. She was not privy to the information. She has no idea what's going on. But if you don't understand what's going on, listen up. What the fuck, dude? Hold on. How did she say that?
So, for those who don't understand, listen up.
For those who don't understand. Dude, you don't understand. What I mean, how can she be insulting and demeaning to people that quote unquote don't understand, but she doesn't even know what's going on, or she wasn't privy to it? What a fucking dumpster.
Betty initiated the settlement and asked for the case to be
lies
over. QB accepted. Betty lost every single one of the counts with a dismissed with prejudice from the judge.
Let's be logical here. Betty asked for the case to be over and QB accepted. How could you accept if you weren't privy to what the lawyers were doing there, stupid? I mean, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Also, if you thought you were going to win by simply spending another $30,000, you would have went ahead and fucking did that, because winning, then you could have a victory. But you don't have a victory. You have a quit. You tapped out. Your lawyer tapped out, and that's what you agreed to. Stupid liar.
The judge. Mind you, the first lawsuit that she filed was dismissed on its face, right there, done, over with, out the door. She went back in, refiled it, and filed a second lawsuit. The second lawsuit was also all but 2 counts were dismissed with prejudice right off the jump. Okay?
Yeah, but not all the counts.
Dang, you okay, boy? They were all dropped right off, or dismissed with prejudice right off top. There was 2 counts that was left. The one that was alleged where it was alleged that I said that B. Tim had said
that I said that B. Tim said, see what had happened was
Betty had slept in the car with B. Tim, or B. Tim had slept in the car with Dolly.
I said particularly that her and Dolly slept in the car together. She and
hey, bitch boy, why weren't you sued then? Brian, why were you not sued then?
Try to use that they meant sexually, but actually I meant that her video, which claimed that they
You
slept
guys hear how he says sexually? Dude,
in a car, in a car, not sexually. Though other things will be found out on fucking Thursday or Friday.
Exactly. So all in all, I didn't.
he says sexually like a seventh grader in a sex education class, dude. He's still trying to figure out how to put a condom on a banana. What the fuck?
Defame her. I didn't lie on her. Neither did you. Period.
No.
Our names had been cleared, and that was
Matter
that.
of fact, I don't even. A matter of fact, I'm going to do a little spoiler alert. She didn't even fucking watch the video that she sued us for.
Yeah, she didn't even watch it. Didn't even know what fucking video it was.
For some reason, B Tim knows what Betty's watched. How creepy is that, dude?
She didn't even
That's how
have
much
the
she
video.
gave a fuck. That's how much she gave a fuck.
She didn't even
She
have
didn't
the
even
video.
know what fucking video it was, let alone did she watch it. Neither one.
Yeah, and she was trying to accuse you of, of another situation. No, I'll just do a spoiler.
Dude, get out of the drunk drawer, Queen Bee. You're live on YouTube right now. What the fuck is wrong with you? For fuck's sake. Smoking says, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but damn, even I understand what QB did. She didn't want her information coming out about how she grifted her zombies. Bing bong. I mean, Smoking 71 seems to fucking understand it. I understand it. My chat understands it. Anybody with half a brain in their head understands it. But they got to twist it and twist it and twist it. Why is she even talking about this still? Because she doesn't have any fucking content. There's no missing children to grasp onto and make money off of. So I guess for the next couple of months, we're just going to have to talk about the fucking most useless lawsuit I've ever seen in my life just over and over and over again. My goodness, dude. Until Christmas, and then you could be like, oh, times are tough. I'm a single mom. Except this time you are a single mom because you're a violent crackhead and your fucking husband divorced you. That's the second husband, Widowmaker. Shit. You should come with a warning label.
She didn't even watch the fucking video and she sued people for it. That's spoiler alert, small little tidbit for you for Thursday and Friday.
Is this his tough guy voice? Is that what's happening? Hold on, we gotta hear that again.
No, I'll just do a spoiler alert. She didn't even watch the fucking video and she sued people for it.
He said she didn't watch a fucking video. She didn't even watch a fucking video. Are you having a temper tantrum, Timmy? Temper tantrum, Timmy.
That's spoiler alert, small little tidbit for you for Thursday and Friday. That's how ludicrous it was.
Ludicrous. Move, bitch. Get out the way.
That this lady
frivolous as fuck. But anyways, Betty lost every single one of her counts and it was dismissed with prejudice from the judge, meaning Betty will never again be able to sue QB for those counts. Now,
and you, as stupido, will never be able to sue Betty for those counts. That's what a joint dismissal with prejudice is. Notice they're just fucking saying, the results on Betty's side. They're not talking about her side. Same result. The only difference is your lawyer's the one that asked for the dismissal. He was granted it only because BHB agreed to it. Stupid motherfuckers, dude. What the hell?
Now, we know Sludge Knuckles and BJ can't comprehend shit. So, Sludge, listen.
Both Brittany J and Joneson are fucking far more intelligent than you. Like vastly superior to your intellect. I mean, you didn't even know what was happening. Actually, you're a liar. You're manipulative, and you're telling people that I'm not even privy to what the lawyers did. Lawyers? There was only one fucking lawyer. You're a lawyer. So how are you not privy to what your own fucking lawyer was doing? Dude, this narrative is just it was falling apart, and now it's just completely disintegrated. Who still believes this bitch?
Listen the fuck up. Yes, Betty can fucking file a lawsuit. I'm not saying she can't. No one ever said Betty can no longer ever file a lawsuit. What was said was, listen the fuck up and clean that sludge shit out your fucking ears.
This bitch is disgusting. Listen, it's true the BHB cannot bring the same claims against QB. Old poo-poo chair over there. Likewise, QB cannot bring the same claims against Betty. But she's only saying what Betty can't do, not what she can't do. Funny that. Funny that.
Bitch, listen here.
Bitch.
Not those counts, okay? What she's already filed on.
Yeah.
Comprehension is hard for you bitches.
Comprehension is not difficult for anyone. You know? The chair on your poo-poo chair, that's hard.
But
yeah, she would have to find.
Yeah.
She would have to.
Yeah.
Would have to be a new something new. And the
Right.
problem is
No
that
shit, dude. Exactly the same. It would have to be something new. That means BHB can sit over there and just say over and over and over again that Rebecca sold crack to children. I mean, that's how it works because you agreed on a mutual dismissal. She's such a dumb person, dude. And B Tim, you are, I mean, simp of the year, dude. You've been, this is 10 years in a row you've been in the running for simp of the year. He's just like, yeah, whatever she said, what she said. And moreover, in addition to, in my opinion, honestly,
is that there isn't anything new.
Right. So, like she said, she's moving on. We're moving on. Period. Point blank. That's it. That's all. If I want to cover her, I will. If I want to speak about her, I will. If I want to fucking review her, I will.
Oh, you're such a big tough girl. If she wanted to review you, she would. If she wanted to talk about you, she would. She's not interested in your fucking sloppy ass anymore. The party's over, bitch. You need more content. You need another situation. You need something relevant to bring to YouTube because this same dusty narrative that you're pushing, so boring, so passe.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to read the deposition now, I will. I mean, there's nothing that says that I can't.
No, you can, but a third party can't. You can because it belongs to you. But if you pass it off to someone else, you're infringing upon the rules of the law, of the courthouse. Until that deposition is filed with the courthouse, then it's not public information. Stupid. If Burnt Toast reads that whole deposition like she's claiming to be, it's gonna be like the fucking con artist Super Bowl. She's gonna find herself in hot water. Google it, stupid.
Yeah.
It says Betty lost in every single one of her counts, dismissed the prejudice, meaning Betty will never be able to again sue QB for those counts.
Betty didn't lose anything. Again, the same way that Betty can't make those same claims in court against this fucking crackhead. The crackhead can also not make the same claims because, oh God, she's so dumb, dude. She's so dumb with prejudice, you know, just like different but similar to you know, your entire chat over there and all your racist friends with prejudice.
Counts. There were 6 counts and a dozen of other claims within her complaint, and all were dismissed with prejudice. Betty gets nothing that she asked for.
You know, I can't figure out if she's just the dumbest fucking human being on earth and doesn't understand what actually happened, or if she's just the biggest fucking manipulator in the world that's trying to twist people's arms into believing something that she's saying that's untrue. What's up, Haunting Hope? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hey, Spudler. This is breaking my brain. This is breaking my brain because, like, she is such a dishonest person. Like, she's so prideful and so impulsive that she can't even just say the truth. She can't say, look, it became too much for me and I just wanted out. My lawyer offered me an opportunity for easy way out. Nobody wins. Everybody just walks away. She can't just say the truth. She has to still maintain this fucking false air of control and superiority. It's so fucking annoying, dude.
For in this complaint, she gets no money. She doesn't get to stop QB from talking about her or reviewing her. She doesn't get to make QB delete anything from her social media platforms. Betty originally was asking for $250,000 to $350,000.
We know all of that. But why are you making so one-sided? You also are restricted the same way that BHB is, dude. This exactly the same way. You didn't win anything. You didn't gain any high ground. There was no winner, just like Spudler said. But if you want to break it down, you had to grift like $250,000 from strangers, and BHB pretty much did it on her own. I mean, you wasted so much fucking money and everyone's time just to quit. Your lawyer, Jonathan, calls you and said, hey, we should just throw in the towel. And you're like, yeah, go ahead, big dog. Go do that. Do that. So there's no way he would do that without you being privy to it, since you love that word. So the route that you took was to quit. That's it. It's that simple. I don't blame you for quitting. It was fucking ridiculous from the beginning, but at least be honest about it. Fuck.
$50,000, depending on which version of her complaint you read. There were multiple ones. Actually, there were several.
More. There was like
and amended complaints. There was also amended complaints. And she wanted to stop me from speaking about her and to delete all streams that she was reviewed on. Betty got none of this.
That's exactly what you wanted as well, and you got none of that. None of it. You got nothing. Zip, zero, zilch, nada. Welcome in. Oh, who was it? Who did I highlight here? John Cuddy. Good to see you. Welcome in. That seems like a new name. If I'm wrong about that, welcome back. And if I'm right, welcome in. Please hit the thumbs up. Consider becoming a member.
The only thing QB conceded on was the counterclaim, which is no longer needed because Betty admitted to defaming QB in the deposition.
The only thing that QB conceded was her entire fucking case. Her entire... Look how they just belittle that. The only thing she conceded was her whole entire case. Her lawyer quit the case, dude. He gave up. He said, let's throw in the towel. This is a waste of your time, my time, and tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. You're a dishonest person. You're a dishonest person, Rebecca. I mean, we all knew that. But the way you're tripling down on this big fucking lie is hilarious.
For those of y'all who don't get it, Betty admitted to defaming me.
No, wait a minute. Betty never admitted to defaming you. That's a lie too. Fuck, man. This woman is a volcano of disinformation.
In the fucking deposition.
For those of you that don't get it. Listen, you just said at the beginning of your live stream that you don't get it because you weren't privy to what the lawyers, plural somehow, were doing. Garbage, dude. Absolute fucking garbage.
Spoilers.
As well as admitting that all of her claims against QB were lies.
That's true too. That's going to be reviewed Thursday.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for Thursday when big dummy turned boast over there gets herself in hot water for reading a private document. That is to say, if she reads any of BHB's private information on her live stream, that's against the law because the depositions have not been filed with the court. Until they are, it's private. Stupid.
Thursday and Friday.
Technically, she shouldn't even have a copy of it.
We'll let it come out of Betty's own mouth.
So there you go. There's a little fucking honesty and some truth for that ass. As far as the deposition, some are confused thinking it was QB who was deposed. No.
She's ramping up. She's getting madder and madder. She's getting madder at words that she's reading. It's crazy. And they're words that she agrees with. Like, what the fuck? For those of you who don't understand. Because the crack queen is smarter than all of us, dude. She's a spectacle of intellect, if you will. What's up, Deanna M? Everyone, wait. She's saying this is not about BHB not watching a video, but herself wouldn't read the legal papers and put that away. I mean, listen. I don't know why I expected any fucking honesty from this baboon, but I mean, she just it's unbelievable. What's up, Just the Girls? Good to see you. Hey, I watched your live stream. You know I don't chat in there because Jay Fox fucking stalks your chat like a maniac woman. So I don't even want to get into it, but I did watch it, and you were crushing it, girl. Great job. Well, I can't say I agree with everything you said, but that's probably better. But you are crushing it. I got blocked for telling her she has no content. Greatest moment in 2025. This little Timmy's time to shine. He's so worked up. He put on his new nightgown just for this. Spudler says, I can see the judge raising his eyebrows, rolling his eyes, and shaking his head, reading all that crap from both sides. I agree. I totally agree with that. It was garbage from the beginning. What I said from the very beginning, and that's before I had any compassion for BHB, and I have since, like the Grinch, my heart has grown larger. Now I understand how these people work. So, and now I know more of the behind the scenes details of how fucking creepy and stalking Burnt Toast and Blank Screen and all these other fucking weirdos were. At this point, BHB doesn't want anything to do with it. She wants to keep it moving. What's up, Yankee Cow? Good to see you. I saw you for a couple minutes up on Brittany's panel last night. It was cool to hear your voice. I couldn't stay awake. I had to fall asleep. But very cool, man. And I heard you're picking up some subscribers. That's awesome. If you're not subscribed to Yankee Cow, do yourself a favor. He's got a unique voice. He's a New York City man. He's passionate about what he talks about. And yeah, good dude.
No,
Nope.
It was Betty who was deposed.
Actually,
I'm reading this community tab here real quick. I'm
Shut up, bitch. That's what she's saying, B Tim.
just finish and then you can take over. But it says some are confused thinking it was QB that was deposed. It was Betty who was deposed. It is Betty's that I will be reading out this week after her. And another thing, somebody else asked me why I'm not reading it, because me and Toasty had already talked about Toasty reading it. Toasty would like to go over it.
Because you didn't graduate high school, and when it comes to big words, you're not going to be able to read it. You weren't privy to your own court case, according to you. Somehow, Burnt Toast up in fucking the Pacific Northwest knows more about your fucking court case than you do. How sad, dude. Just absolutely pathetic. I see people saying hello to Cheese, but I don't see Cheese. What's going on here? Hey, thank you so much, Froggy, for the $5 super chat with the celebration, lemon, smiley face, and pumpkin. It is that magical time of year again.
Over it on her channel. I'm going to allow Toasty to go over it on her channel. It's my deposition. If I want to,
it's your deposition. You passing it off to a third party, and having them read it on a public platform such as YouTube is going to get your sloppy ass in a world of trouble. I know that to be true because I researched it along with a couple people that are even smarter than me. Good luck with that, stupid.
want to go over it on mine, I will. That's not.
Hey, you know what? Toasty's been there.
That's not an issue. I would rather Toasty go over it. Toasty's been here along the fucking way the entire time. Toasty has not turned her back on me. She has not wavered. She has.
Hey, here's a real question. Why is she so mad, dude? Why is she so mad? Because her chat's saying, well, that's not how we understand things happened. QB, we think you got this wrong. I don't think what you're saying is true. I don't think what... And Queen Man and Toasty was always been here. What a fucking maniac, dude. What's those other Cheese? What's up, dude? Good to see you. Hope you're well. And yes, congratulations on the promotion at work. Sweller says, I have a number of lawyers in my family. I grew up with legal stuff. I mean, she is so vile. Let's see. I have lawyers in my family, so I grew up with legals. They both lost, and no one paid anyone else's costs, so you both end up out of pocket. You think that is a win? Then you are an idiot. Stimpy, you idiot.
Has not fucking snaked me. She hasn't fucking judged me. She hasn't called me.
Okay, I'll explain to you, numbnuts, exactly what Burnt Toast did, because you obviously don't understand. There was a event occurring. We'll say it was a game, but it's actually this is a metaphor. So I mean, sit down, close your eyes, Rebecca, and really concentrate, because I know it's difficult for you to comprehend the most basic things in life. There was an event going on. That event was your lawsuit with BHB. What Burnt Toast did was set up a fucking hot dog stand out front and made thousands of dollars off of the event that was happening in your life. As a result, she very graciously lied to everyone, carried your narrative, and perpetuated a con job against people. Of course, she's not going to turn on you. Of course, she's not going to stab you in the back. Of course, she's not going to walk away from you, because she's making a living off of how fucking sloppy you are in life, dude. You're welcome.
She's been here along the fucking way the entire time. Toasty has not turned her back on me. She has not wavered. She has not fucking snaked me. She hasn't fucking judged me. She hasn't called me a fucking liar. She hasn't been talking shit about me behind my fucking...
Dude, so angry. Her children, she just had her kid walk up and talk to her. Her kid's sitting here and listen to this, dude. Can you say role model, anybody?
Back. She's helped me every fucking step of the way that she could. So So yes, I absolutely would love for her to read the deposition, which is why
God. It's not legal. It's not legal for her to read that deposition there. Poo-poo chair. Hey, poo-poo chair. Good luck with that.
I have not read it myself.
Yeah.
Now back to this. After
He hasn't even read the deposition herself. It's her fucking legal problems. Holy shit, dude.
her deposition in July of this year, it was time for Betty to depose QB. But Betty would
I got another metaphor for you, Miss Turner. You ever hear Elvis Presley? Well, he had a manager. The metaphor I'm offering to you is, or I'm lending to you, is that burnt toast is just like Elvis's manager was to Elvis. Elvis ended up bloated and deceased on a toilet. Good luck.
he wouldn't set one up.
Yep.
This is probably because she doesn't have $7,000 to $10,000 to pay for that. Plus thousands she would need to hire an attorney to do said deposition. You would have to hire an attorney to do that part specifically. Basically, she was fine making QB and
Basically, Deanna M has a question. Says, if they had continued, would the parties have to appear in actual court or not, and not by Zoom? I don't know. I would assume if it went to trial, and it was still far away from that, I would assume that they would have to be in the same building. Although I'm not gonna sit here and fucking lie to you the way this pig does. Like, there's no way I would. I don't know. I can ask Google Gemini if you'd like me to. She seems to know everything. Yankee Cal says, good afternoon, Sinner. Also, I was up on good old Brittany's panel last evening. Yeah, I just said I saw you up there. It was cool to hear your voice, man. She won't because she's illiterate. Well, she can read a little bit. It's just when she gets to the, 3-syllable words, it gets real murky real quick. The judge closed it down. It's really that simple, man. Maybe their Google's broken. It could be. Dinah Dew says, Crystal, yes, I thank you, love. Stepping in someone's conversation. What's up, Froggy? I already said hello to you, and thank you so much for the $5 super chat. So kind of you. She's trying to convince herself, like she's angry because she realizes nobody believes me. Well, because you're not telling the truth, dude. It's really that simple. What's up, Marlena? Good to see you. Welcome in. Let me quickly go through chat, make sure I didn't miss anything. Oops, I almost accidentally blocked somebody. Self-delusion leads to stunted emotional development. Bing bong. I need a correct buzzer noise, like bing. Marlena said, if you haven't already, please like and share and subscribe. Thank you kindly. Oh, yes, I forgot to mention. Thank you, everyone who's been hyping the videos. It is increasing my views. Even last night when we listened to fucking honky tonk music, I still had over 1,000 views and over 100 likes. So that's always my goal in case you guys don't know it. I'm not greedy. Just 1,000 views, 100 likes, and I'm satisfied. And we've been reaching all the super chat goals. As a result, we're going to have much bigger giveaways, more money, cooler prizes, and more often. So that's the direction I'm going to take my channel, into having a lot more fun, and then we'll sprinkle in these monsters of the Black Lagoon, from the pits of hell. But we'll have a lot more music nights. The only way I can do it successfully, for those of you who were here last night, I ended my live. First of all, what I felt most was, damn, that was a lot of fun. Like, it truly was fun. And then I thought, man, I know I miss people's suggestions in the way of songs, because it's not possible to be searching for songs and then looking at chat and searching for songs and figuring out if I'm going to get shut down for playing a song or a copyright strike. So the only way I can do it in the future, and once I have it scheduled, I'm just going to put up a community post, and then I'm going to ask for song suggestions ahead of time from you guys, and then I'm going to line up the songs, have a bunch of tabs open on my laptop so I can just go song to song to song. What I want to do is sort of do a parody and do like an old school radio show. And I'm going to play the radio DJ, and I'm going to spin the tunes. I already have a good plan, and it sounds like a lot of fun. She quit. That's exactly right. Spudler says, I feel sorry for that lawyer. I think he earned his money on that one. Definitely. Janice says, can I buy a membership on my phone? I believe so. If you look at chat, like just to the right of where you would type in chat, there should be a circle with the money symbol inside of it. If you click on that, there it should be 4 options: super stickers, super chat, memberships, and membership gifting. So the third one down is memberships. You click on that and you'll see the options for the memberships. I am going to In the next month or so, I'm going to lower the least expensive membership level down a couple of bucks, because when I set it up, I didn't really know what I was doing, and I don't want to cost anybody out of becoming a member. I'm not a greedy person. I just didn't know what I was doing. I looked around with other creators that offer similar content and commentary on things around YouTube, and I just went with what most other people had, and I realized that's just maybe a buck or two too high for some people's budgets. I'm not trying to be fucking greedy, and I'll get around to that, I promise you. Gigi says, I hope I'm not too late, Sinner. Hey, Lemonheads. No, we just started it. Well, we started an hour ago, but I've been just talking shit a lot. She is being purposely stupid. Surely her lawyer explained things to her in small words. Definitely. There's just the girl's super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The golden crack pipe. Congratulations, baby. You got your gold crack pipe. You got your gold crack pipe. Mods have iPhone link. I hope so, because I don't. Every time I have to look for it. She's doing it, Sinner. All right, I'm behind a little bit. Good afternoon, Sinner. Yes, I don't know why my chat lurches back up. Patricia Burns, thanks for being here. I saw your post, very nicely put. I missed you. I've been in hospital for the last 3 weeks, so not been around. I didn't know you were in the hospital, Patricia. Shit, I hope you're doing better today and you're healing quickly. Did I know? I have to be honest with you. So many of us are fucked up, man. So many of us have medical appointments. I try to keep track of everything. It's nearly impossible. So please forgive me if I forget. But I do really hope you're doing better today and you're healing quickly no matter what's going on. Janice, do you need the iPhone link? Do one of my moderators have the iPhone link? She says, don't speak when daddy's talking. Beat him. Ninja Orchids is in the house. I'm listening and hopefully can come back later to say hi to everyone again. Always awesome to see you, Ninja. Deanna M says, but her main co-host B Tim loves to read out loud. He must be heartbroken. Curious as fuck is in the house. Good to see you, Curious. Spudler says, I have a feeling B Tim is in the media. She needs to take advice before she goes through anything, in my opinion. He's a legal clerk in Manhattan, and his name is Brian. Let's see. Yes, great to see Curious. Hasn't B Tim been there too the entire time? Yeah, they're just playing everybody. They are still hustling people, dude. The con will never end. It's a never-ending. You know what con man stands for, right? Confidence man. She's trying to build confidence in this narrative, confidence in this scam, by just completely mischaracterizing exactly what's going on. She's a fucking liar, dude. And people are just suckers, man. Sucker born every day. At the hive, they're hatched like reptiles. QB, Jessica Girl says, QB, you are the idiot. No comparison. No comprendo means you don't understand. Don't confuse her, Jessica Girl. Spudler says, feeling salty today. I'm feeling snarky, not quite salty, but I feel you. Patricia says, Spudler came in with perforated ulcer and sepsis. Oh my God. When they found a lump, I got the news a few days ago that is benign. Turns out it's just my humor that's malignant. I see what you did there. Well, I hope you have the best medical care available, and I hope you heal up quickly, and I hope you feel better, more importantly, as soon as possible. Because if she does, she loses all her subs. That's exactly it. She probably is losing subs, and there probably are a lot of people messaging her privately and saying, hey man, receipts? Remember the receipts? The one thing that was most important to all of this, sure, we'll send you tons of money, but you have to let us know what's going on. She still hasn't. Burnt Toast is not going to on Thursday. Burnt Toast is going to continue this false narrative of a victory lap, and then Burnt Toast will probably take shots at me because I've been so eloquently pointing out that they're fucking con men. So bring it on, Toasty. I'm fucking ready. Give me some content, bitch. Please. I'm so tired of covering this hog. I need something new. A sanctimonious little girl that pretends that she's a Miss Know-It-All, that'd be so fun to cover. Let's go. Let's do it. Let me guess. Oh, he's a drunk. Here's a clip of him when he drank 3 months ago. He's a drunk. Go fuck yourself. She's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. She's like a cold bag of hot shit. That's what she is. Stop with obscene language. Never. Moving along here. I am a few minutes behind in chat. Actually, 7. So let me catch up. She's the great distractor. Yes, ma'am. Pookie is in the house. What's up? Good to see you. I hope you're well. I'm scooting through to see if I missed anybody. Deanna M says, I was wondering perhaps QB and her whole group may have wanted to avoid appearing in public. Well, I mean, Burnt Toast was never going to show up anyways because she thinks she has anonymity. She don't. Soli Nina says she could just drop the subject completely. No, because nobody would listen to her if she tries to cover true crime. Those days are over, completely over. Let's see. Same with Jay for Justice. She covers Brittany J. 2,000-3,000 people listening to her. She does true crime, 125 people. I mean, it's fucking. I would say it's sad, but it's exactly what she deserves because she's a garbage person that has garbage quality content. Yes, you are, Jay. And also, she's a Category 5 grifter. Let's see. Hypnotic Drifter says Timmy could cause a distraction swooping into Pokemon headquarters wearing medieval cosplay suit as a battle cry in a weak attempt to recoup millions that he's lost in the past 25 years. Oh my God. VKser, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. VKser says last night was fun. I fell asleep during the stream and woke up to Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Yeah, I played some Willie Nelson. That song in particular got me blocked internationally. I don't even know if you guys can still watch the live stream. I don't care. It was totally worth it. You guys know how much I love music, and I can't say I was familiar with any of those songs. Or I knew the Heart song that I played at the end from Cheese, and I'm glad I was able to do that. But, you know, I do love learning new things. Cheese had us play a song that was like half yodel, half cow pasture music. It was some of the wildest shit I've ever heard in my life. Smother says B-Tim is B's minder and poor guy and PR guy these days. He isn't that good at it, to be honest, although it seems to work with the audience. I know he's something special, isn't he? What's up, Crafty Gypsy? Thanks for being here. Sorry, I'm a new moderator. Got lots to learn. Don't worry about it. Don't beat yourself up. We'll play a little bit more, and I will try to find a way to get that iPhone link. Nanny Sharon, not only did you super chat $20, but you just bought 5 gifted membership. That's so kind of you. Hey, there's Charming Jen, that wretched bitch who was on Elevated Truths panel saying, well, if you've been around YouTube long enough, you know exactly why Queen Bee was trying to call Sinner's family. Nah, bitch, but welcome aboard. Stay out of my shit. My God. So she is definitely listening to me. I know you're watching, girl. You're garbage, by the way. 12 a.m. tears. Telephone Tough Guy got one. How cool is that? That's awesome. Justice for All. What's up, Justice for All? I know he's watching too. What's up, dude? I'm glad to see you got your monetization back. That's some wild shit. Let's see. Cakespoo says, I know I've said before, but I just don't get why people watch her. I don't understand it either, Cakespoo. It's one of the main reasons I made this channel is to just tell everybody who the fuck she is. I mean, it was also to defend myself against her directly, but also to whistleblow. My channel essentially is a public service announcement. Shaking the bushes. I see you, girl. Burnt Toast, not P-Tim. Oh, I'm sorry. I misread that. I apologize. Patricia says, Sinner, I always feel better hearing your voice, man. Keep up the fight, Marine. I appreciate that, Patricia. I get compliments on my voice, and then I listen to myself playback, and I can't even do it. I'm like, why do people compliment me on my voice? I think they're just used to angry Southern women talk about this shit so often that, you know, it's a man and a Yankee that they're just like, oh, what the fuck is this? But I do truly appreciate it. Crystal says, Sinner should have a list of important links like iPhone memberships. He should have given that list. Oh, well, Crystal's just telling me what I should do. Well, ma'am, I can organize my own house. Thank you very much. This is what you should. Maybe on the next mod meeting. Wait a minute, is Crystal a moderator here? No, you are not. You know I'm just fucking with you, Crystal. I told you I'm not a professional YouTuber, so telling me what I should or ought to do, that's not going to help anybody. I mean, you're screaming into the abyss. Yes, feel free to tip your host. I see many people have already. I appreciate you guys. Thanks, Grain. It's good to see you. Grain is a badass, if you didn't know that. Gearing up for the next legal fund, I suspect. Smudler, she still has her legal fucking pay pool up. Yesterday, 2 days after the shit was over, Kenna B, who's a regular in her chat, in his government name, is contributing to her PayPal pool. It's like, hey, Kenna B, you're going to get herself in trouble because it's a fraudulent fucking PayPal pool now. It literally says, help me fight against Andrew Griffin. There is no more fight because you quit the fight. It's more fraud, dude. More fraud. Hopefully that PayPal pool gets, reported for being completely erroneous. She's begging still for money on PayPal for a lawsuit that's already over completely. It's fucking bananas. Because there are always others coming, I believe. How funny would it be if she collects money on PayPal for people to fight against people that are suing her for collecting money on PayPal? I mean, that's like fucking grift inception. That's like the con man eating its own snake or eating its own tail. What's up, Brenda Sue? Good to see you. Hope you're feeling good today. Let's see. If Justin is in here, please look at the other area of block names to see if I'm still there. I still can't post in. You're posting. Oh, are you talking to? Oh, you're talking to Justin. If Justin isn't here, please look on the other area of block names to see. Okay. So, yes, Justin, if you're in here, have a look at your block list because Deanna M is fired up and she's got something to say. Sully says, just a note to you, Sinner, being an international viewer, I am not allowed to become a member, sir. It's against the law here because I'm not a U.S. citizen. Sorry. I've got members in Africa, in Australia, in the UK, in Belgium, in the Netherlands, in Wales. So maybe the country that you're in, I'm not going to, well, I guess that's not a dox. You're in France, right? If I remember correctly. I have French members. That's strange. I don't know. But bummer, dude. Either way, I'm so happy you're here. Hit the thumbs up. I'm not a money hungry zombie like those other people. So, and I don't, of course I cherish and respect my members, but I don't treat them like they're better people than just someone that's just Joe Blow that breathes in and is listening just that one day. We're all in this together. I've never seen Burnt Toast Cam up. No, she hasn't. She hasn't. She just looks, she just looks like a chubby white girl, which makes more sense than anything else. Yes, someone just sent me a message. They hear something in the background. That's the Halloween noises here. If it's not sounding, maybe if it's not sounding correct, here I'll turn it off. That's what it is. Here, I'll put on this. I need something creepy for Halloween and even creepier for old Miss Turner over here's existence. Let's see how this one sounds. How's that? I do appreciate that though. Yes, I'm shaving my balls with a multi-tool shaver. No, it was called Creepy Ambient Vibes. I just downloaded it ahead of time. It's 22 minutes long, so I obviously didn't listen to the whole thing. So if you guys hear an electric shaver, that's just my balls. Don't worry.
And her supporters pay thousands and thousands of dollars over the past 2.5 years. But the second it was her turn to have to pay a lot of money, she was wanting to settle and be done.
Hold on.
I think Betty realized that after she admitted to everything in her deposition.
Hold on a second. Did she just say that QB had to pay thousands of dollars? She didn't pay one penny. She didn't pay one penny towards her own legal problems. Not one. A bunch of motherfucking suckers, including some people in my chat, did that because they had faith that what you were doing was going to save us from BHB. Remember that? I ain't never going to quit. I ain't never going to quit. And then you quit. So not only are you a quitter, but you're also not a man of your word.
Was wanting to settle in 2.5 years, but QB and her supporters pay thousands and thousands of dollars.
QB supporters paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. QB herself, not a penny.
Over the past 2.5 years. But the second it was her turn to have to pay a lot of money, she was wanting to settle and be done. I think Betty realized that after she admitted to everything in her deposition, the case was over. And it was. The case was done, dead, and over on its face.
It was done, dead, and over because your lawyer quit, stupid. Stop lying to everybody. Fuck, man. I'm going to have to do this. Every time she lies, I'm going to have to tell the truth.
Right there.
Yeah.
Going to trial would end with the same conclusion as it would right now, but it would only be dragged out for another 8 to 10 months. She wanted
lies. It's unknowable how the judge would have ruled on this case. There's no way for that little girl burnt toast, the little plushie doll collector, to have any fucking idea what a judge in Illinois was going to decide. So saying it would have ended the same way and taken X amount of months, that's unknowable. That's also a lie, dude. This is GDP garbage, slop, propaganda, narrative making, lies.
wanted to move on from the court stuff, as she mentioned in her live streams before, and wanted this to be over. We both wanted this to be the
Actually, I want to state this.
QB, blow your nose. It sounds like you sniffed the whole 8-ball, dude.
She actually stated she wanted all the lawsuits done by the year 2026. So how is it that people think Queen Bee was the one that approached Bullhorn?
I'll explain it to you. I'll actually show it to you, you fucking low testosterone man child. Here it is right here. A fucking week ago, QB's lawyer submitted the paperwork to bow out of the case, motherfucker. What are you lying to everybody? This is available on the public docket in Knox County Courthouse. Public for assholes like me all the way over here in Pittsburgh to just clickety-clack and pull it up. That's what it is, man. What the fuck? Why are you people lying still to people? You already got all the money. You already got all, everything you wanted. She got a couple new cars. She's buying some property. She was able to stay high as fuck for 2.5 years off of other people's money. What else do you want? You just want to keep lying to people. It's disturbing. Also, stipulation filed by Jonathan Phillips. Order signed by the judge. This is just day before yesterday. Here it is right here. Order signed by a judge, filed by Jonathan Phillips. What are we talking about here, dude? Why do you insist on fucking lying to everybody, man? I take personal offense to it. I really do. For real. Is that music too loud?
Or Betty, when she stated it on a live stream that she wanted it done before 2026, she came over to Queen Bee. I don't know why and then she's acting like Queen didn't produce Discovery. No, it was actually the opposite. Queen was trying to
right, and she said on there, she said, "Oh, I didn't."
It's an absolute lie. She said on there, on where? On she said on where? She said on there. It doesn't matter what someone said on there on the actual fucking docket for the sloppy fucking useless lawsuit that you guys were locked into. It clearly says that your lawyer is the one that asked for a dismissal. A joint dismissal. He submitted the paperwork and then BHB agreed to it. It's not the other way around. You're fucking lying people. You're a con artist. I'm so happy to be here to tell the truth.
Didn't produce Discovery. Guess I'll have to do better next time, which is fine. Whatever. Do you. I mean, I don't give a fuck what you do. That's on you.
Actually, Queen wanted to accelerate it. Have Betty do the deposition of Queen. Get it moving. It was quite the opposite.
Yeah, it was quite the opposite. You're a fucking liar. Either that or you're so dumb that you're not privy to reality. I don't know. KC22 says, you do have a good voice, but to be fair, anyone's voice is good after hitting Queen Bees. Touche. Yes, more fraud indeed. She has a final payment to make and she expects her audience to cough up again. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Well, on the upside, even though dumbass Kenna B donated $20 on the 30th, I mean, how stupid can you be? she's only raised like $70 or $80 of her $10,000 goal. I understand that she still has some final costs for the lawsuit or for her law firm, but $10,000 worth, because that's what the PayPal goal is, $10,000. It's just more fraud if you ask me, but I'm biased, of course. I can't stand these lying con men. Gifted memberships are not only given to those who have bought you a YouTube membership before. If you've never purchased a membership, you ain't getting one free. Backwards, if you ask me. I don't think that's right, Patricia. I just looked at that the other day. Or wait, are you saying that gifted memberships only go to people who have actually gifted memberships in the past or purchased memberships? Or are you talking about, are you saying that only someone that's gifted a membership on my channel? Because that can't be true, because the ones that were gifted yesterday, half of those people I've never heard of. But I could be wrong. It's a fucking mystery. YouTube keeps it that way constantly. Confusing, disorienting. KCG says, I believe raising more money was no longer working and the money for the lawyer ran out. That's exactly it. She didn't want to spend her own money because she had to, and it was getting to the point that where maybe she had to. And she's like, fuck this shit, dog. I'm out. I'm out, Jack. I'm out, crack Jack. Let's see. That's the lady that Moon goes off on. Oh, really? Well, good, because there's nothing good about Moon. I think everybody should stop watching her. I've said it for months now. Watching her channel is just supporting someone who's in obvious mental distress. It's in fact exploiting her by sending her money and shit. Like if people stop supporting it, then she'll have to get her shit together. But cheering it on and sending her money, that just encourages her, and that's in fact exploiting Moon. And I'm not trying to stick up for her. That's just what it is. Ninja says, I'm 7 minutes behind, so I will not participate in chat. Yikes. Let me catch up here. Amy Lynn, thanks so much for being here. I'm going to scoot through. Sorry if I don't read everything. I'm just saying hello to people I haven't seen yet because I'm, again, 10 minutes behind. Moving it along. DNM, Patricia Burns, Janice Wolf. I think I said hello to everybody. Cakes Boo. Blue Lazarou is in the house. You were number one today, Blue. See, Smother says she was meant to be an advocate for free speech. Instead, she became what we wanted her to fight against, or what we wanted to fight against. I'm sure Smother donated money. She used to be friendly with the people there. She let the community down, in my opinion. Real opportunity lost. You nailed it. I can't say that I ever bought the whole thing from the beginning. I was against it from day one. I said it was bullshit, and it was gonna. This is what I said. I hope they both lose. This is bullshit. All it's going to be is a roadblock in this community for a bunch of people that are just trying to watch true crime and maybe talk a little shit. And I was exactly right. I mean, I hate to say I told you so, but cough, cough. What's up, Boston? I hope you're well today. Sarah Beth says, Patricia Burns, I'm so confused. I'm not going to question it, though. All right. Yankee Cal says, thank you for your service. You were well worth it, Yankee. What's up, Brittany J? Good to see you. Sorry, 4 minutes behind in chat, but I'm catching up. What's up, girl? Hope you're doing well. I wanted to. I get shy of doing my milestones. Like I was watching your channel last night, and then somebody showed their milestone for 35 fucking months. I mean, what a loyal contributor to your channel. That's incredible. But then I looked at my milestone. It was like only 8 months. I was like, nah, I'll save it. I'll save it for another day. I like to do that when everybody else shows theirs, or else in a weird way, it seems like you're asking for attention. I don't know. Good live stream last night. It was good to hear you laughing a little bit. And that David case is tripping me the fuck out too. If you ask me, it seems like her parents, had contact with her after they claimed she ran away. So it's the family's being shady. That David dude's, managers being shady. I could tell you something about those $20,000 a month houses that the record labels give to these young musicians. I've been in those houses at parties before. It's bananas. Shit gets thrown around. Nobody cares what's going on because the musician doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't own the place, or she doesn't own the place. Kentucky for Life or Kentucky Life 4, good to see you. B Tim, shut up. Let's see here. Exactly Green. Ninja says, I am discombobulated at Michelle Vincent. I can't remember if I said hi. Apparently, if I did, yay. If not, hey. It's the story of my life. Hey, what's up, Chronicles of the Shady? I'm making it. And I don't know if you're gonna like it, Shady, but if you ever watch Brittany J at all, you know that is it Chit or Chet? I still don't know it right, but that character that they keep showing clips of, I'm making a video that is some highlights from the best clips of your channels, and I'm entitling it "Do It Shady." So I mean, look forward to that. I'm very excited about that. Must have got losses in the house. Oi, oi, oi. Wait, I should read your comment, huh? And happy belated birthday as well. Did B Tim and B forget what they told everyone? They were countersuing to teach Betty a lesson, make her pay back the lawyer fees, etc., so she wouldn't go after anyone ever again. If I don't win this, if you guys don't send me money and I don't win this, she could do this to any one of you. Well, she could anyways, even if you won the lawsuit. Numb nuts. Shady, I'm no longer frustrated with the situation. It's just pure entertainment at this point. Just unbelievable that they're trying to twist everything up. I just can't believe it. So, but it makes for good content. And they are so pissed off at me right now. I mean, they're like, "In that fucking lemon, he doesn't understand what's going on. He's too fucking stupid." Yeah. Sure. Keep that story going. We'll see who's smarter. Love the music. Yeah, it's a little bit creepy. I freaking love Halloween. Let's see. This music makes me think of Dr. Phoebes in the House of Wax. Okay, that House of Wax should freak me out. All right, I'm only 3 minutes behind. Let me catch up, and then we'll watch some more. Exactly, Chronicles. She was countersuing. Exactly. And she was going to pay for everything, right? Dude, she drained her community, not the community. I'm tired of people saying the community. Don't include me in your fucking disgusting shit that you got going on. I wouldn't live in the same neighborhood as you, and I'm certainly not part of your community. B did win in her mind. She got a lot of money from people, but not the right way. Yeah, she got to stay as high as a fucking kite for 2 years for free. I mean, incredible. She was able to buy nice things for her family, nice things for her friends for 2 whole years. Well, the party's over, lady. What's the next con? What is the next con? I mean, just lie to everybody to get like pats on the back now, but this could only go on for a couple days, and then she's going to be forced to fucking talk about something else. Right? I mean, I hope so. She got the money from the people, but not the right way. I agree. Sub lives matter. Watch what you want. Don't let anyone in these streets tell you where or where not to go. Yeah, I agree with that. I will tell you though, if you're especially if you're someone that's here all the time and you're like, yeah, Sinner, you're the best. And then at 3 a.m. you're in some chat saying, oh, Sinner stalks children or some other weird shit, then I'll just block you. So just like freedom of speech, you have the right to say anything, but you also have the right to be slapped in the mouth for doing it too, you know? Metaphorically, like you could be taken to court. Shady said, yes, for that reason, Spudler. So a loss, obviously. Scooting along. It's good to be here. It said it's good to be here. That's, I think, De La Soul song or Diggable Planets. I can't remember. Exactly. They both lost. And that's exactly what I said from the beginning. I said, please, sweet baby Jesus, is there any way that they could both lose? Because this shit's silly as fuck. Chronicles, it isn't hard concept to understand, but some just believe what they are told without question. And that's terrifying. The whole case is wild. I'm fully invested. I was Muso at her age. Muso, what the hell is that? At her age, that met a lot of artists. Muso. Why? I don't know what that is. At her age, I met a lot of artists, and there were several times I was lucky to get away. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that case, there's something terrifying about it. I was actually tempted to cover that myself because it's so puzzling. It's a macabre conglomerate, Bruce says. I haven't watched anything lately, Sinner. I am keeping up with Trump and war, but I will not get mad at anything. I don't blame you. Yeah, I just been trying to understand this government shutdown today. It's too much for my small brain. The fact of the matter is, I said flippantly to my sister today. I was just like, none of this affects my life. What they're doing with shutting down the government. And she was just like, well, it affects everybody that's on Medicaid. And I was like, oh, well, I didn't consider that selfishly. So I got to do more research before I, talk about it. Let's see. Mother says, yes, B may believe she won, but her audience lost and some lost a lot. I know it. Interesting that she thinks it is worth celebrating. That's exactly what I've been saying. Stop celebrating, show the receipts, and maybe give some of that money back to your community, dude. I mean, anyways, let's listen to a little bit more. Now that we've established that everything they're saying here is an absolute fucking false narrative and lies. Yes, I can lower the background music. Yeah, when it comes to the background music, please let me know, because it doesn't sound the same on my end as it does to you. Is that better? All right, let me know.
The other side was trying to drag, because they knew what was coming after that deposition. They knew they were a very, very bad position, because most likely after discovery, there was going to be a summary judgment.
Most likely, which means you don't fucking have an idea, dude.
That was coming in. The lawyers probably going to file.
And that would have been next. So the summary judgment.
Timmy, why do you keep saying lawyers? There was only one lawyer, Jonathan Richards, Rebecca's lawyer. Not lawyers. There were no lawyers that met and did this.
It was coming in, and the summary judgment would have been the judge doing the same exact thing, dismissing it with prejudice.
Bullshit. You have no idea what how would she know how the judge is going to make a ruling, dude? She has no idea. That's unknowable. Not even the judge today can tell you what he would have done at the end of the case, dude. You guys are just completely lies. Completely liars, dishonest people, disingenuous, hollow, silly little lying bitches, dude. And look, she even ends her fucking post with, lies are bad, okay? Fuck you, burnt toast.
Prejudice. He wouldn't have awarded me any money, that he has no money.
She has no idea what the judge would have done. I mean, do you guys understand what I'm saying? I hate to repeat myself, but I want to make it clear to everyone. These people have no idea how the judge would have ruled at the end of the case. In fact, if you asked the judge today, how would you have ruled at the end of this case? He would have said, well, I would have to wait and see how things went. Fuck, dude. It's like asking me if I enjoyed the movie before I saw the fucking movie, man. I don't know if I liked it or not. I don't know what my opinion would be until I saw it.
And then we would have to take her to trial.
Thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm not going to get shit. You can't get blood out of a turnip, period. So here's this. Oftentimes in settlements, it's a wash. But in this case, Betty lost that.
Dude, did you guys hear my metaphor about we can't know what the judge, because I realized I was muted. I don't know how for how long. I'll say it again. If you can't know how the judge was going to rule at the end of a case because it didn't even go to trial. It's very much like asking, hey, sinner, what did you think about this movie? As I'm walking into the theater to watch the movie, I would tell you, are you fucking stupid? I can't tell you what my opinion on the story is or on the movie is until I watch the fucking movie. This is so dishonest, dude. This is also a scheme, a scam, a con job. These people are never going to stop. They're never going to stop, dude. And if it was so frivolous and so useless, why did you collect all of this money? Great point. Great points, Butler. I didn't even consider that. If it was so garbage and there was no way you psychically knew what the judge was going to do at the end of the trial, then why countersue? You just wasted a bunch of good people's money. You wasted a bunch of people's money that had to decide, do I have half of my prescription pill? Half should work, right? That way they can send you $5. Should I buy off-brand bread this week so I can send QB $7? She doesn't even realize how destructive what she's done has been. She's so out of touch with reality that she's celebrating with people that she suckered out of money, dude. It's heartbreaking.
lost everything she was asking for in her case. QB got everything she wanted except for the money. But BHB is broke and you can't get blood from a stone. Also, with the deposition.
How did you get everything that you wanted? You quit. You got nothing. You got absolutely nothing. QB got everything she wanted except for money. Well, what the fuck did you want? You wanted to prove that she was defaming you. You didn't get that. And then you wanted the court cost. You didn't get that. So how the fuck is Burnt Toast sitting over here saying she got everything she wanted? A lie. Burnt Toast, you're fucking even worse than QB, because we can't tell if QB is just a fucking idiot or a fucking con artist. I think she's an idiot that is a con artist, but with you, you actually have the ability to think. At least you sound like you do. You're dishonest. I hope you get punished for being a fucking accomplice to a fucking con man. I really do. I really do.
Deposition transcript. There is proof that Betty started this lawsuit on lies and knew the entire time that she was lying. This, in my opinion, is why she asked to settle.
This, in my opinion, the opinion of a liar is of no significance. She can't even spell donated. Oh my god, dude. Oh, thank you so much, Pookie. Shared the iPhone link. Yes, that's exactly who I've been using. Reuters is a good international news source, and that is factual based, has info on the shutdown. You should read later, Center. Yes, I definitely will. I'm actually going to make a note. I do oftentimes depend on left-leaning media or as centrist as I can find, which is nearly impossible these days. Oh, Spudler's leaving. Good to see you, Spudler. I hope you feel great. I hope you have the greatest, well, I guess it's night. Got to go hang with the hubby. Thanks, Sinner. See you all again, guys. Yes, and I did see your comment that said you enjoyed my the live stream the other day. That was very kind of you. Thanks for watching.
Settle, even if she did have the money to pay for her part of this case, she didn't want to go through humiliating herself with a trial where even more of her lies and her personal life would be exposed.
Dude, what do you think was going to happen to you? Do you think you were just going to share private, intimate information about the person you were in a lawsuit with and none of your shit was going to come out? It works both ways, dude. It works both ways. We would have found out how much money you scammed, why you were telling everybody that you were a single mom when you were married to a man who was living at your house with a union job. You know, the man that you fucking chased away with your violence. That one, Nico, you know. There's the iPhone membership link right there on the screen if you're interested in that. Sonia says, good to see you again, Sonia. I can't find you in being blocked in Google either. I don't know what's going on. She didn't ask to settle. QB's attorney advised QB it would be in her best interest to settle, and BHB agreed. There you have it. There you have it. From one of BHB's moderators herself is telling you what's going on. Like, come on, man. Stop letting these people lie to you. Nobody won. Exactly. And thanks, Pookie, for pulling up that iPhone link. I'm actually copying it to my phone now, so I have it myself. I don't even know where to look for it. I'm not bullshitting. I really don't.
If I was her, I would have settled too. Plus, she gets nothing, and her case is dismissed with prejudice. The same.
Look, so is yours, dude. Plus, you get nothing, Rebecca. And your case has been dismissed with prejudice. And you can't tell me what was going to happen in trial because you're not a fucking psychic. You might have a crack ball, but you don't have a crystal ball.
Same as if it would have gone to a trial. Lies are bad, okay? So at the bottom, as if it would have gone to a trial. Lies are bad, okay?
Lies are bad, and drugs are bad.
So at the bottom, I said thank you to everyone who donated.
Oh, that was you that wrote that. No wonder donated is... Thanks to everyone who donated. Fuck, dude.
Helped along the way with the helpful DM, email, etc. I'm humbled by all of you amazing bumbles.
She said she's humbled. She's a lot of things. Humbled ain't one of them.
In this community, and I really fucking am. Also, here's the proof right here that it was dismissed with prejudice. Right here, all of it. Boom, 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 boom. Even heels in the
Notice she's not showing this one. She's not showing this one. Well, let me find it real quick. Hey, Rebecca, maybe you weren't privy to your own court docket on your, Knox County public website, but stipulated filed by Jonathan Phillips. Order signed by judge, filed by Jonathan Phillips. Even earlier in the week on the 21st, joint stipulation for dismissal and order filed by Jonathan Phillips. Rebecca, who's Jonathan Phillips? Come on. You should get this one, even if you're wasted, even if you're higher than Cooter Brown over there. Who's Jonathan Phillips? Oh yeah, it's your fucking lawyer, stupid. Dude, I've never seen anyone this dishonest in my life. It's literally the mind of a child. Like, like those cute TikTok videos where you see the kid has chocolate all over his mouth and he's like, and the mom's like, Billy, who ate the chocolate wasn't, why are all the chocolates on? It wasn't me. Billy, did you eat the chocolate? It wasn't me. Billy, how many chocolate? And then hold the mirror up to the kid's face to show him the chocolate on his face. And Billy, how many chocolates did you eat? And the kid ate them all and still lies and says, 1. Fuck out of here, dude. You're busted again, QB. Hey, keep it coming. Keep the lies coming because it's too fucking easy to prove your lying ass wrong. And people love it. People actually enjoy watching me prove you wrong. It's a thing. It's a movement, if you will. And not the kind of movement you have on your poo-poo chair.
And the air's on there. And here is the paperwork right here. So,
I mean, I don't
give a fuck. There's the proof. Now, that's all I gotta say on it.
She actually feels proud of herself. Like she just did I pull it off? Did I pull it off, guys? No, you didn't. We all know you're lying. You fucking idiot. You can't. You can't get blood from a rock. Or can't get blood from a stone. Somehow she's got a turnip. Because she's so high, she's always like, let's turn up. Oh wait, Burnt Toast will get QB in trouble if she reads the deposition on her channel. That's very true. That's very true. Sonia and I, hopefully I'm not infringing upon any privacy here, but Sonia and I passed her some information that I knew and said, hey, check this out. It's not legal for Burnt Toast to read that deposition, but now I feel like we're helping them. Let's not help them. And give me a second. I got a screenshot that proves what I'm saying. I'll pass it along to you guys so you can see it yourselves.
On a period.
I
mean, I like to know, how is this, some of these people are trying to spin it like Queen.
Oh, you'd like to know? I can explain to you. It was QB's lawyer who filed for the dismissal, a joint dismissal. It wasn't BHP. It was purple-footed monster sitting next to you. She's the one. Her and her lawyer bowed out of the court trial or out of the case. And then BHP agreed to it. And I would have too if I were her, because fuck, dude. What a waste of time.
Be lost of she didn't initiate the lawsuit, dummies.
No. We're not talking about who initiated the lawsuit, you stupid fuck. What we're talking about is who quit the case. It was Queen Bee and her lawyer who quit. You're calling people dummies, and all you're doing is, I'd rather be a dummy than a worthless, dickless, fucking zero testosterone, pathological fucking yes man simp liar. Let's keep it real. Punk, dude. You're a full fucking punk.
And then Jones is she could still sue again. It's you're dumb, Jones.
You're dumb. That's what you got.
And matter of fact,
she can.
Dude, so that's, ad hominem.
She could sue again at any fucking time. You could get sued again at any time, Sludge.
Well, she's gonna.
We got a legal expert over here all of a sudden.
Find out soon enough. What?
Yeah.
She's gonna find out soon enough. What?
She'll find out. She'll just keep that quiet. I can't wait because I cannot fucking wait, man.
Keep on
fun. Publicly threatening somebody to sue them. How fun.
I cannot wait.
You cannot wait. You just said at the beginning of this that you are all the way against suing people. It's fucking bullshit, and you don't fucks with that. I don't fucks with that. And then here you are threatening to sue somebody. You're a full pig, dude. A full fucking pig.
She has no fucking idea.
Yeah, she has no idea what the Depster had planned.
She has no fucking idea, and that's okay. Let her fucking find out on her own.
That's even his laugh doesn't have it shows obvious lack of testosterone in his body, dude.
Let her find out, just like everybody else is going to, at the same damn time.
You know, I just think it's just
now.
interesting that you did everything. You know, you were transparent.
Dude, feed your dogs, dude. Fuck.
You had every single filing read out, and you won. She sued you, and she got jack shit. She couldn't stop you from deleting.
Dude. And she countersued, and she got jack shit. Listen, this is straight up, dude. From now on, never listen to anything this man says. He's a fucking liar. There's no nice way to say it. He's a fucking manipulating, down, low, garbage, weak person who's lying. Lying for a fucking career criminal. B. Tim. Your time will come, friend. Your time will come.
Deleting anything. You didn't have to admit defamation. You didn't have to do shit. And you won. And she dragged her
How could he? Never mind. We all know he's lying. We'll just listen for a minute.
feet constantly.
Yep.
And then Jones is laughing like, oh, she could sue again. Well, maybe she'll sue you, Joneson. Did you ever think of that?
No, that's okay. Make sure you listen into the deposition, Sludge Knuckles. Make sure you listen in. Because your name's in that shit, bitch. Your name's all up in it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. You're talking about reading a script to a movie that is never going to be made anyways, stupid. You're so dumb, Queen Bee. Fuck, man. You need to get people around you to actually care about you because you look like an absolute whole damn fool right now.
Just saying.
Matter of fact, there might have been a subpoena with your motherfucking name on it, Jessica.
There might have been a name, Jessica. Might have been. None of it matters though because it's all been fucking dismissed because your lawyer, Rebecca, quit.
Yeah. She doesn't quite understand that who was going to be next.
Yeah, she has no fucking idea. But that's all right, like I said.
It doesn't matter at all who's going to be next because it's over.
You know?
You know?
There's a reason.
There's a reason.
But, you know, thank you, Vibrator, the lonely something.
Oh yeah, Vibrator. That fucking scumbag came into Brittany J's chat saying horrible, horrible things about the father of a missing child last night. You know, these are the people that support the Hive. Fucking evil liars.
Loner or something. Can't read the rest because it's full. You know, I'm just saying it's like
Vlad the Loner Rebel is what it says.
Rebel.
I think Vibrator.
Loser rebel. I don't call it. Let's just keep it real. What kind of man calls themselves Vibrator? Would you let her, or would you let him babysit for your family? Probably not, huh?
The Loner Rebel.
I couldn't read it because it was like
Vibrator,
clown.
the Loner, the Rebel. There we go.
Yeah, that's enough of the spoilers. There's going to be a lot more. That's not even a quarter. That's not even 2% of what was in the 200 pages.
You know what? Listen, Tim, Toasty, all of y'all. Like I said, you guys, I can't thank you all enough. Like I said, I mean, there's no way I would have been able to do this shit on my own. There's no fucking way. I never would have had the fucking money for this. Never.
Yeah, I donated.
That's why I keep telling BJ. You don't want to go down this route. I'm telling you right now, you don't. You fucking don't.
I joked with you. It's like, that was the most expensive line I ever said to have to pay for.
Most expensive line? Not something you want to say to someone that's been distributing cocaine for half of her life. The most expensive line? Like, okay.
I joked, I was...
BTO?
Oh my god. I was like, fuck.
Listen.
You know? But you know what? I would have continued on.
When that final bill's paid off.
You guys are, I no longer feel bad for people that contributed to this lawsuit. Hopefully there's a handful of smart ones that will get together and make some noise about how they still haven't been shown receipts. Woman's Warrior says, "Hey, Sinner and fellow mods and chat, good to see you all. Just got here as QB showed her has QB shown her attorney invoice payment to prove that her donations are spent correctly. I never thought she would ever do that. Wow, no, she hasn't. Of course not. She can't. She probably did not have any accounting on any of that, dude. I mean, Burnt Toast is gonna desperately and in the most dishonest way try to carry this false narrative, twist everybody's arm into thinking everything's okay, we did everything right, when they did not. I love that for her.
When we're good and everything's good, then I'll be able to breathe.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
But you know what? I would have continued on if
When
she
that
would've kept
final
the
bill's
first-
paid off, and we're good and everything.
Oh my God, she's still asking for money, dude. She's still asking for money. She makes $10,000 a month from just the regular mindless people in her chat, and she just made almost $3,000 in her fucking live stream that she titled "We Won" when she didn't win anything. Dude, eventually someone is actually gonna sue her, and she's gonna be forced to fucking shut this show down, dude. I'm here for it. I cannot wait. And I'm not even talking about the obvious defamation lawsuits that are coming for her soon. Her whole life is gonna be in the courtroom.
Everything's good, then I'll be able to breathe.
Yeah.
A full sigh of relief.
Yep.
And we will, and we will. I mean, that's it. That's all.
You-
Hey,
you
KJ,
do.
what's up? Pearl Strand, how are you, baby?
And that's it. That's all.
Yeah, I'm glad it's almost over too, man. It was over with her, but you know what I'm saying. It's pretty. It is over, but I still gotta make sure. Quit. No. You're not gonna do that.
Dog's
Go.
chewing my leg.
No, she's trying to get lay by my fucking foot on this rug, and I'm not.
She can't. She said, "I can't wait until it's over." Well, it is over, but I still need more money. That's what she wanted to say there. How pathetic, dude. Get a fucking job like the rest of us.
No. You breathe. A
Yeah.
full sigh of relief.
Yep.
And we will, and we will. I mean, that's
Listen. Sometimes you can tell when people are lying. This is one of those times.
it. That's all.
You-
Hey,
you
KJ,
do.
what's up? Pearl Strand, how are you, baby? Yeah, I'm glad it's almost over too, man. It was over with her, but you know what I'm saying. It's pretty. It is over, but I still gotta make sure. Quit. No. You're not gonna do that.
Dog's
Go.
chewing my leg.
No, she's trying to get
All right, guys. I didn't want to do this because I don't want to help fucking that piece of shit burnt toast out at all. But go ahead and read this. I'll be back in 1 second.
lay by my fucking foot on this rug, and I'm not. No, we're not gonna do that
Hmm.
because then it bunches the fucking rug up under my foot, and I don't like it.
Okay. I don't know. She's
Okay.
it's just a normal thing with that dog. The dog always sleeps, so it's not new with the dog.
Well, Nala's sitting here dancing on her butt, so there's that. She's like rocking back and forth.
Yeah,
Dancing.
Flutter says a weaker man would have ran from Queen, but you were steadfast. Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers disappeared when.
Okay. You guys have a good look at what I have on the screen here. This pertains to Burnt Toast reading this deposition. You know, the dramatic reading that useless cunt is going to have on Thursday. It's a really bad idea. She sounds like she's nodding off. Oh, yeah. I mean, she's constantly just so high on heroin and cocaine meth. It's impossible to know. See the final bill. The final bill will be happening for 2 years, I bet. But anyways, hey, Burnt Toast, this is for you, you fucking dimwit. You can post a deposition, or you can't post a deposition video on YouTube, but you should not without permission. Due to ethical rules, potential protective orders, and stipulations, depositions are not public records unless they are filed with the court. The depositions that this bitch plans on reading on Thursday have not been filed with the court. The second they become public information. At this point, they have not. Of course, QB is privy to the deposition because it's her court case. But just the nature of her passing it off to a third party and having a third party read it, against the rules, against the law. And let's continue on here, because they contain sensitive private information. We're talking about BHB's information. It's illegal. It will be illegal if Burnt Toast does what she's planning on doing. Posting a deposition transcript video without authorization may violate ethical obligations and court orders, and you could face legal consequences. Why you shouldn't post a deposition transcript on YouTube. Confidentiality. Depositions are part of the discovery process. They never got to that. Or wait, they did get to that. And are generally private unless filed with the court. They have not been filed with the court. So there's that. Ethical duties. Lawyers have ethical obligations to protect the confidentiality of discovery information, including deposition transcripts. Protective orders. Counsel can request a court-ordered issue protective order to prevent the disclosure or distribution of confidential deposition materials. Betty, if you're listening, you're the counsel for yourself. You can request a court-issued protective order to prevent the disclosure or distribution of confidential deposition materials. You heard? Stipulations. Parties in a case can agree through a stipulation not to use the deposition outside of litigation, preventing its public release. Liability. Unauthorized posting could lead to legal action, including claims for copyright infringement or breaches of court orders. Hey, you're welcome, Burnt Toast. Explain that away, genius. You can't. You can't. Fuck, dude. Why do I have to help these people out, man? It's painful.
Lawsuit.
Well, they beat fucking feet. There's a lot of motherfuckers. If we go back 2 years and look at the chat where they were running their fucking mouth the entire time on the panels and shit, shit. There's like 5 people left out of thousands in the chat. No, there was no stipulations. None. OG Fish. None.
No stipulations. Nothing. She dismissed her own case with.
And you know what? I really hope that people leave her the fuck alone. I hope people leave her the fuck alone. Let her go on about her business. Let her go on and do her own fucking thing. She been doing her own shit. Let her go on about her business. Let her go do her own shit.
Doesn't need.
I mean, what are you talking about, dude?
If she
Nah,
doesn't
the
do
whole
anything-
purpose of us even fucking calling her out was because she was standing in front of people's houses, fucking with people missing and murdered children and their parents and their grandparents.
Skirt! You didn't sue her for standing in front of somebody's house, you fucking liar. The whole reason we went at her was because she was standing in front of your house? Nope. Someone else's house? You're a fucking liar. You countersued. The whole reason we quote unquote went after her?
Parents.
Yep.
That was the whole fucking purpose.
B Tim is just a yes man in a nightgown, dude.
If she does it again, we'll call her out again.
Then she did the shit with Chris and Katie. Now she's dealing with that. She got 4 order protections. What'd we say? She's gonna fuck around with a
Good night, Soldy. Have a good night. Sleep well.
family who's not gonna take her shit. There's gonna
Also-
come a day where there's gonna be a family.
There's gonna come a day again with the crack visions of the future from this woman. Could you guys do me a favor and hit the thumbs up? We're sitting at 95. We could definitely make it over 100. Come on, there's 145 of us in here. At least 40 of them are bees sitting over there, so mad. Hey bees, listen to me. I'm proving right now with receipts that what this fucking crackhead is saying to you is a lie. You don't have to like me to love the truth.
Family who's not gonna fucking take her bullshit. And she met her match, I think, in my opinion. She met her match with Chris and Katie.
Yeah.
They're not gonna take her shit.
Well, you sound like you're drooling on yourself. You sound like you're so high that you're drooling on yourself, in my opinion.
Period.
You can try to sue them, but you have no claim, and they can countersue you. And believe it or not,
Yeah, where was that at? When she said she was gonna sue him. When was that? Like recently?
But now they're just filling the air. I hope people leave her alone. She needs to make sure her regular panel hears that too. Right? Chronicle says, why do you think they did pay pools in the amount less than 10,000 every time? Well, so the currency transaction report wasn't triggered. I don't think they care about the law, just working around it. Yeah, I mean, it's one big crack hole. I mean, loophole. It's all coke and mirrors. I mean, smoke and mirrors. She never met Chris Proudfoot or Katie Proudfoot. She spoke to them. Chris Proudfoot was on her fucking panel acting like a tough guy again last night. Eat a bag of dudes.
I think that was,
Right?
yeah, like a couple of days ago. While you know, while the middle of like she was doing settlement talks with not settlement agreements.
Shady, have you looked at the current PayPal poll? It's still up, and it's the purpose for the PayPal poll is to fight against Andrea Griffin. I mean, okay, I guess there's that crack hole or loophole that she's fulfilling because she's still claiming that she needs closing cost for this. It's such a fucking scam, dude. I swear to gosh, man. If I found out my grandmother or somebody that I cared about fucking donated to this shit, I'd get a lawyer myself. And also it says currency less than 10,000. So 10,000 or less is what you're saying, because the current PayPal poll that someone just Kenna B actually contributed to yesterday is still open, and it's for the amount of $10,000. Albeit she's only raised $80 for it, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Seems like an obvious and clear con job. Absolute fraudulent, the whole thing.
Into the stipulation. She was thinking.
Well, yeah, because she was in her little green shirt, wasn't she?
Yeah, I think she was just like, you know, barking because she was fucking pissed. I think she was pissed. But that's just my opinion. Oh yeah, they have a lot of claims against her, and the fact is they have money too.
Yeah,
And also-
she got pissy. I know that. I knew she was mad bitching. She said something about some trolls coming in her fucking chat and something else. I don't even know what the fuck was going on. I wasn't even here that way.
Yeah, she was
like
trying
barely
to.
in and out.
She wasn't even. You fucking liar. It was all your people, dude. It was all your people. I mean, in fact, it was Vibrator, the person that you were just giving props to for supporting your channel so staunchly. You know, the fucking idiot that just gave you the last super chat, saying the most horrible things in Brittany J's chat. I know that because I'm a moderator there. I was privy to it since you love that word so much. I saw the fucking words myself. They're vampires from the pits of hell. Most of the people that support you are just like really nasty motherfuckers, dude, that really shouldn't even have access to the internet, in my opinion. In my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
She was trying to blame us for that. I'm like, no. Well, when have I ever been in like her chat or
Man, you probably have 30 alt accounts, dude, as you sit in your nightgown rocking back and forth with a toy in your hand. A doll. A stuffed animal. Hold on, somebody sent me a picture of what Timmy looks like with this stuffed animal. I'll show you.
Nope. Especially during litigation, I did not post any sort of. I did not.
All right.
Comment. No, I stayed the fuck away. I did not harass her in her chat. I did not go to her channel and harass her. I did not.
Yes, he did, and he also supported the people and you know, celebrated the people that do, like Blank Screen in particular. Blank Screen can get his own lawsuit against him, just him alone, or them alone. Maybe Blank Screen's two different people, maybe a couple. I don't know. I'll just leave it there.
Leave a comment. So
Right.
Dolly the dirty dog. Well, you'll find out how dirty on Thursday and Friday. But anyway.
She can't read that shit. If she does, she's getting in trouble, Timmy. You're too stupid. I thought you... Never mind. If you make a deposit over 10,000, banks are required to file CTR, helps prevent fraud, etc. She has to reach that goal in order for that to be activated. She's, like I said, she's only sitting at $80. Let's see. Sonia says, how does someone file a protective order against someone that lives in another state, never talked to or ever met you? That makes no sense. Yeah, well, she says she's going to get a lifetime protective order against me simply for the reason that I call her out with such grace and eloquence here on the internet. You can't get a protective order if somebody's fucking thousands of miles away from you on the internet talking shit. I wouldn't leave my porch for these fucking animals, dude. Not once. It's crazy. Give me a second. I'll pull you up a picture of what Timmy looks like when he's on the panel. Behind the scenes. This is an exclusive. What's that noise?
Her subs didn't say anything about her dipping into her legal fund, so it's just a yeah, I mean, like when says that to me and her subs don't say anything, I'm like, okay, well, you just set the precedent. It's your problem. Eventually they'll see the light of day with that one. But Queen didn't, you know what I mean? I don't know why every locale blames every community for that. You know what I mean?
Stop saying what I mean.
Just because you gotta, and she's gonna get a lot more hate.
We do know what you mean. We understand English. Do you know what you mean? Do you know what you mean?
Now she jumps on this politics stuff. Believe me, you think this side is bad? Wait until you deal with politics side. Because people there in politics world, in the leftist and rightist fucking stuff, that shit is insanely toxic. Like people trying to pay people to murder people.
What?
Having hits on people.
What are you talking about? Like, he always goes to a fantasy film that he saw in 1989, dude. Shut the fuck up, man.
From PA who said he was offering like $20,000 for someone to kill someone on a live stream. Someone said he
just lives in a perpetual fantasy land, dude. It's so sad, dude.
Human skulls. Actual person getting shot and killed. Charlie Kirk. It's like, yeah, you enjoy over there. I do not want.
Dude, did he just say Charlie Kirk? Dude, why are all these goofballs just trying to fucking weave that into every fucking narrative they have, dude? Pathetic.
To do with fucking YouTube politics. I think it's pretty fucking toxic.
This guy's giving commentary on what he thinks is toxic when he's sitting in the secret of the fucking ooze over there, dude. Are you kidding me?
Well, let her stand in front of the audience there and deal with that.
Just nonsense. Vibrator's a woman.
Yeah,
oh, it doesn't matter.
I don't know. Very toxic, yeah.
Vibrator's a woman. And also a downtrodden, nasty fucking bitch, too. I mean, let's keep it real.
Oh, yeah, there's
Okay, hold on. I got a quick question. Did you guys hear about the lady a couple months back where she...
It's my favorite when this fumbling, bumbling fool interrupts her own live stream. Hold on, I got something. Did you guys hear about... She just comes barking over a mid-sentence with Demi, dude. Don't worry, he doesn't mind.
She was like a model and had like... I think she tried to pull like The Bachelor, but she had like, it says here, Instagram model jailed for 8 years after locking 20 fans in her home for over 3 years. Now, how the fuck would you do something like that? Lock 20 people in your home for 3 years. I'm not buying that.
I don't know.
What do you guys think about it?
I don't know. I think they charge her for kidnapping.
Dude, holy distraction from people asking about the litigation, dude. Congratulations. She just Googled, what's something crazy I can disrupt my own live stream with? Did you hear about the YouTuber that locked people in it? What? Nobody fucking cares about that, dude. They want to see the receipts, you asshole.
Well, it was that Kat Torres.
Who's that Kat Torres? She like
Kat Torres. It says Kat Torres is the type of person you hope your favorite influencer never turns out to be. By the end of the video, you'll see how elaborate her dark scheme really was. This is on the Spill channel, which has like 2 million subscribers.
Does she like tour cats?
No, here.
Why is she called the Cat Tourist?
She's not. She's called Kat Torres. That's her name.
Oh, I thought she's like touring with cats.
No.
I was like, why?
I don't know how the fuck she locked 20 people in her home, being some young ass fucking girl. How would you do that for 3 years? I don't understand.
I'm thinking she has like all these cats that she has.
She sounds like she's asking for advice on how to lock 20 people into a fucking room right now. How would she do that? If you were to do this, is she fucking Papa Crackhead over there? If you were to commit this crime, how would you do it? If you just committed this crime, could you please tell me how you felt about it? And how did you wash your hands afterwards? Okay, Papa Poo Poo Chair.
It's like,
yeah, I mean, like she's just
saw that she was hope and she was the person that would guide me into this.
I invested my whole life in her. But she needed something in exchange. Come live with her in Texas.
Okay, can we all just admit that was the worst transition to a new subject, quite possibly ever? I mean, let's segue into something else. This is B Tim. This is actually not a complete honest depiction of him because he typically wears a nightgown and a woman's wig, but this is close. This is close. Sonia says it can happen that that is what happened to BHB with Chris Proudfoot and Katie Proudfoot. I'm 5 minutes behind, so that's out of context. I do apologize. What's up, Tiny Dancer? Good to see you. The 10K reporting only pertains to cash. Just wanted to clarify. Okay, so what Tiny Dancer is contrasting with what Chronicles of the Shady said. I don't know which one of them are telling you the truth. Like, what do they say? Do your own research. Come to your own conclusions. Pretty sure Vibrator is a woman. No, a Vibrator. I've seen Vibrator on panels, and I hate to debate you on in public, but I do believe it's a man, or it's another woman that sounds like a man. Headstone says, "I'll be listening. I'm not feeling well. Please listen. Yeah, I've got some great content here." I'm kidding. I don't feel so hot either. I just caffeinated myself and took some Dayquil to make through it. Let's see. Ninja says. Another canceled B Tim burnt toast stream. Timmy going to have another sad if that happens. Oh no, she'll still go live and she'll lie to everybody. But I don't think if she reads that deposition, I mean, she's going to be in trouble. So I mean, I kind of want her to read it, but let me see here. I got a message. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was a woman. Unless there's so many names that are goofy that I don't know. Dinah, no, only if it's cash. Let's see. This is separate from IRS. Dinah do. Actually, even credit unions have lower standards to report deposits, and I think that's something that's new, right? Okay, let's see. Headstone says you can avoid PayPal 1099-K forms by keeping your gross income below the reported threshold of $5,000 in 2024, but that doesn't excuse you from claiming the earnings or paying taxes on them. So yeah, even the money she raised for her con job, she still has to pay taxes on that. And if it came in the way of super chat, then YouTube's going to take another 40% off. So maybe you mix that in with her alleged gambling problems. It's quite possible that she's broke. I mean, as crazy as that sounds, it's still possible. That's fucking wild. Ivy Lee Flight Nurse says Vibrator's not a woman. He's definitely a man. I heard him on panels. I thought I did too. It's hard to know who anybody is here around here unless you hear their voice. Shady, actually, all financial institutions do that, but not CTR, but reporting for smaller amounts. But again, it has to be actual cash transaction. We got us a debate in the chat. I can't fucking be a moderator in that debate because I don't know the truth. Thank you, Ivy. I must have been thinking of someone else. That's what I thought. Like, I thought to myself, how creepy is it that some fucking lowlife man that goes around just lying and fucking, perpetrating fucking defamation on people, and they called himself Vibrator, and it's a man. Yeah, that seems like somebody I'd want to hang out with. Said no one ever. What's up, Stephanie Bickley's in the house. I did enjoy your diamond art, by the way. That's really cool. Chronicle says there are still AML regulations and SAR regulations. I don't know what either one of those are, but I believe it. Let's see, regulations for banks. If someone is receiving large electronic deposits, it will flag the system. Regardless, she will need to account for that money. What's up, Combat Bat? Good to see you. Lisa in the house says QB can do a payment plan to pay off her attorney. Doesn't need to pay it off all at once. Well, she could pay it off all at once because she makes $10,000 a month just on her YouTube channel alone. That's aside from any PayPal pools. Okay, we've come to an agreement here. Fair enough, Shady, but AML is different than currency reporting. She was crying to QB about it. That's funny. B Tim goes on other panels. I thought he was just a permanent angry carbuckle at QB's. No, he was actually a co-host on my Stalker Davis Fam's live streams many times. He goes on Kathy P all the time. Hell, man, you even see him up on panels with fucking tarot card readers and shit. Like, it's bizarre. He's a bizarre little man. He spends all of his time on YouTube. And when he says he wasn't harassing BHB, I don't believe it for a moment. I bet he's been doing it with alt accounts from the very beginning. As we're learning about B Tim, He's also not who he claims to be. This little wise, smart guy, he's not that. He's an evil little lowlife, just like the rest of the beast that he hangs out with. Stephanie says, I've done about 30 plus diamond arts that are completed. That's awesome. It's like therapy. I did see your comment. I'm not sure if you saw my response. Pretty cool. I know, Tiny Dancer. I'm not making these statements toward you. I didn't see your comments. I am very well educated in the banking system. I love art too. I actually just started a new painting last night. All right, let's get through a little more of this. But just to be clear, so there's no question about it whatsoever, QB left, got her fix, and then came back, and now she just interrupted the conversation about the litigation, and she's got a story about someone who locked someone in the house, 20 people in a house. I mean, what the fuck are you doing, man? Do you have any idea what continuity is? Transitioning? Nothing, dude. Nothing. Just garbage. So let's see. We'll give it a second, and then we'll fast forward.
Rooms available and rent free. Flights paid. She'll even pay you $2,000.
Actually, I don't care about this. I'm not going to rip off somebody's hard work. Jeez, man. Look, this is the kind of stuff she likes to put on her screen because she's a sadist that gets off on people that are hurting. It's terrible, man. Punk drunk Marty. Brim is the best friend anyone could ever have. A $5 for the little spoilers. Oh my God. And why does drunk Marty or punk drunk Marty look like Julie Slonick with a brunette wig on, dude? What the hell? Julie, is that you? Julie, what are you doing, Julie? Coconut.
Punk drunk Marty says B Tim is the best friend that anyone could ever have. A fever for the little spoilers could ever have, and then a $5 for the little spoilers. Oh, got you a 5 on it. Drop 5 on for the spoilers. BTM, stop giving spoilers out now.
Listen,
Rocky Road
only revealed maybe 1% of the.
I guess I let a couple slip myself, didn't I?
Wait, B Tim, are you telling me that you got a copy of the deposition? Are you telling me that a litigant who is not allowed to share that document with anyone has also shared it with you? How many people have this document? You know that's against the rules. Well, how does Burnt Toast say it? I love that for you.
Believe me, we didn't. That was nothing in comparison.
This is why I couldn't read it, because the rest I had to stop reading it because I already know I'll let it slip.
I'm just saying.
We know why you couldn't read it. Hey, there's Kenna B, exactly the person I was talking about that contributed to her PayPal fund yesterday. We love you, Queen, and we would never have not stood by your side and helped. Oh my God, he's just spending all his money on this woman, dude. With the fucking avatar that says, fuck you, BJ. I stand with Granny. So he supports Granny too. This guy's just like, I'm going to support all the bad guys, man. Fuck it.
You probably should be there on Thursday and Friday because it's going to be fucking wild. The shit that's going to come out.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm so goddamn
I don't think it's going to happen once they figure out that it's not legal.
nosy. Fuck, I'm so nosy.
I mean, how many opportunities do you get to depose?
Dude, she says she's nosy. It's not being nosy if it's your court case, dude. Oh my God, man. It's so painful.
The actual lolcow.
Right. Fuck.
I mean, imagine if Boogie was like deposed by a lawyer.
Oh, geez.
I mean, what's he talking about?
Or like Foodie Beauty was deposed by an attorney. Like, this is probably like the rare opportunity that everyone wishes they ever had, like a lawyer deposing a lolcow on their lies, and then like literally calling them out on every lie they do in every single aspect. It's fucking wild, actually.
That's wild.
Beware. Burnt toast? Burnt toast.
He said that she couldn't even read the whole deposition because she's too nosy. What is happening? What? Do we have a plot twist? Is Burnt Toast really Queen Bee and Queen Bee is really Burnt Toast? I'm so confused right now. It's what you'd get for trying to find reason amongst unreasonable people.
Kenna, before, please help Captain Ganja if you can. What is? I don't even know what the hell's going on with that name. That's a hell of a name. We love you, Queen, and we would never have not stood by your side and helped you. I've adored you. Thank you, baby. You know what? I'm so humbled by everybody.
She said she's humbled. Well, we know that ain't true. Headstone says, what does Beauty Beauty have to do with any of this? No, nothing. B-Tim is just fucking filling the air, man. He's bench warming for like a non-content channel. And he's laughing like anybody even gets his joke, dude. Useless little person.
Like you guys, I mean, this community's fucking amazing. WNC Greeny with the $2 super sticker says, is your lawyer glad this is over? I bet so.
Bro, he
listen.
probably popped open a bottle of the champagne and fucking said, yeah!
He said, yeah, I got rid of the only fucking crackhead fucking client I've ever had. That bitch was crazy. I'd be popping bottles too.
I swear, man. Listen, I thought,
yeah, man.
You know he's drinking a bottle of...
You know he's drinking a bottle of that
whiskey.
Whiskey.
Bro.
Gotcha, man. 12 months. Got your golden crown. Thank you for being here, and so happy for you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. What are you saying, BTM? What are you saying, BTM?
Hello?
Did we lose you?
Hello? Hello?
I was gonna say, like, I never like that lawyer got that. That lawyer got that done quick. He's like, oh, you agree?
Well, I mean, if you listen to the official narrative from the fucking poo-poo chair rider you sit next to, Timmy, she said, I didn't even know. I wasn't privy to know what the lawyers were up to. What the fuck, dude? There was only one lawyer, and it was her lawyer. Gosh, dang.
He was happy. Because imagine dealing with Betty. I mean, this lady, let me explain. This lady not only filed, I think, 2 orders of protections on the lawyer. I think 2 or 1. But also, how many sanctions she tried against this damn lawyer? At least like 2 or 3. She's tried. It was just wild. This lady, and she would text all the time. I mean, it was like an angry ex, just texting you constantly.
No, it wasn't. And Timmy, tell me what you know about an angry ex. You're still waiting on your first kiss, little bud. What the fuck, dude? What the hell? You're still practicing putting condoms on bananas like you're in sex ed class. Here's been an evolving theory of mine as well. Now, this is going to go way back, and maybe a lot of you aren't even familiar with this. But this lawsuit was brought about not because Queen Bee is going to try to save us from the community. Oh, no. She was gassed up by Burnt Toast. This is how another way Burnt Toast is so intricately involved to this. See, Burnt Toast had a really good friend. Sorry, his name is a remiss to me right now. I can't remember. What is it? What was his name? You guys, somebody must know this. What was the guy's name that was in some bullshit with BHB and he had to pay BHB at the end of it? I can't remember the name. I'm sorry, it's slipping my mind. Chronicles. What was Burnt Toast's friend that had to end up paying BHB some money and leaving YouTube? What was his name? Crude AF? Crude AF, that was his name. Well, Burnt Toast got her little pennies in such a bunch about that she convinced QB, and this is just a theory, she convinced QB to be the fall guy and go after Bullhorn Betty. That's why she's been so supportive. That's why she has been the penny counter and the accomplice in this lawsuit. Burnt Toast herself is trying to punish BHB for what BHB did to her friend, which is the only noble thing I've ever heard about Burnt Toast, to be honest with you, because I would stick up to my friends, especially if I felt they were done dirty, with the same tenacity. Problem is, if you were to subscribe to what this theory that I am presenting to you, or lending to you, if you will, then you would have to understand that this crackhead poo-poo chair rider is nothing but a useful idiot to enact Burnt Toast agenda. That's why she goes live once a week. And what a bonus to Burnt Toast. He makes thousands of dollars off of it as well. How fun, dude. How fun. These bitches don't even like each other, man. It's bananas.
It's just a wild. That's why there's so much text.
Did I say that incorrectly? Yes, his name was Crude AF. Wild.
If I had to deal with Betty for like that long, I would probably flip the fuck out, to be honest with you. How is she feeling?
What do you mean when you're saying flip the fuck out? What's that look like? Can you give some more descriptors?
Feeding 20 people for the long term? Probably Walmart. Ramen noodles. Who knows? We don't know. We didn't see the rest of the story.
We didn't see the rest of the story because conversation in the chat was starting to rumble up to ask about the receipts. So she came in with, "Did you guys hear about the YouTuber that locked 20 people in the house?" Now they're asking, "How would you feed 20 people in a cage, B-Tim?" And B-Tim's like, "I don't know, probably Walmart." Unfucking believable. How does anyone fall for this shit? Great point, and I forgot to even say that. Great point, Ninja. She promised she would support and this is Burnt Toast, promised that she would support anyone, including a stupid woman in Illinois who would go against BHB in a legal situation. I know it may sound crazy to some people, and of course the Hive will ridicule me for saying this, but this makes more sense than anything. Burnt Toast convinced Becky over there, poo-poo chair woman. Burnt Toast convinced her to go for it. Burnt Toast, why the fuck didn't you do it for yourself? Oh, that's right. You picked a channel with a much larger following and a much larger financial base. This is all a plan, man. It's really that simple. I mean, prove me wrong.
No, I don't think he'll ever speak on it. You know how attorneys are.
What's up, Kelsey?
Actual attorneys don't jump on YouTube.
No.
No.
There are literally thousands of channels that are run by lawyers. Thousands, maybe even tens of thousands, could be a million. Actual lawyers don't jump on YouTube. They do every fucking day. If you searched lawyers live, you'll probably have 50 live streams happening right now. The fuck are you talking about, Tim? You're just a lowly law clerk in Manhattan, aren't you, Brian? And part of my special duties every day is to take the garbage out. Honestly, say that again, dude.
No, I don't think he'll ever speak on it. You know how attorneys are. Actual attorneys don't jump on YouTube.
No.
No.
Real attorneys don't come on YouTube and talk about it. No.
Yeah, they do, man. Every day, right now. Have you heard of Mark Garagos? The guy's live somewhere right as we speak, dude. What the fuck is this bitch talking about? What about Crump? He's definitely talking live on YouTube right now. Lawyer. What the fuck are these people? Dude, they just want their people docile, complacent. That's why she always says at 11 a.m., smoke them if you got them. Get your drinks. That way they can get everybody just wasted and they can control their fucking mental state, dude. A cult leader. Nanny Sharon, thank you so much. Woohoo, one more towards the goal. Who's coming with me? I appreciate it, Nanny. Brittany J says, hey, yo, Shady. Brittany, did you hear about the video I'm making for Shady? It says, it's about the do it lady. It's do it Shady. It's going to be awesome. I'm trying to get the man's voice to, instead of saying lady, Shady. And it's so hard. I can't find an AI voice that matches perfectly. I may have to get an actual person to do that part.
He's gonna keep his mouth. He did his job, and now he's going into the sunset.
Damn, Eric Jasper turned out to be a real fucking piece of shit.
Who's Eric Jasper?
Nobody knows who Eric Jasper is. This woman is in her own fucking la la land. Derp 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 derp. Hey, this guy's a real piece of shit. What are you talking about, man? You're talking about your lawyer right now, and once again, you're trying to change the subject. I mean, what the fuck, dude? Ninja says, I can believe that BHB wanted to sue Burnt Toast, but could not find her information to do so. Exactly, and Burnt Toast has maintained her anonymity, got to drag the person that she hates the most, the person that hurt her friend, and she found a fucking poo-poo chair riding sucker that did all the dirty work. How much money did she make on all of those live streams on her channel? Tens of thousands of dollars. How much money did Queen Bee pay her in addition to that? We'll never know. Dude, these people are even scamming each other. Thank you so much, Brenda Stapleton. That's gangster of you. I appreciate it. I mean, gangster is a not a pejorative, as a compliment. That's so sweet of you. Goal met. Oh my God, and she gifted 10 memberships too. My goodness. Jeez, it's gonna be awkward after you give me money to say this. I just want to let you know that we got your back. I know you're getting a lot of shit for being in Elevated Truths and essentially agreeing with him that what was done to him was fucked up. I never saw anything wrong with you being over there. Like, we do whatever we want to do. He was pulling at heartstrings, so I completely understand being compassionate to somebody that's telling a story like that. Now, with that being said, if there's anybody in here that knows how to get a hold of Elevated Truth, or if you're in his chats or whatever, I did hear a mention of him calling me out directly. He's saying, well, if I don't know this sinner guy, I don't know anything about him and all this other stuff. That's fine. I mean, it's not insulting to me. I'm surprised that anybody knows who I am. But you said if you experienced SA as a child, let me just say I haven't, but it doesn't make me any less compassionate to your story and what happened to you. I denounce beyond, I mean, in the most bold way you can denounce something, what fucking Moon said about you, and that was one of the most disgusting things I've ever heard in my life. Second only to your pal Queen Bee making up stories about me being S8 as a baby. I hope you hear me, man, because even though we have stark ethical differences with, some of your friends are racist people, I don't believe that you are personally, but if you sit with them, it makes you look bad, just so you know. But as far as this Queen Bee situation, I need you to listen to me, man. What was said about you was atrocious, and nobody should be using those words on YouTube. I fucking 1,000%, I hate saying 1,000%, but I'm trying to let you know how much I agree with you on that. Nobody should be talking about anyone's anything. But listen, friend, you should not be reading someone's domestic violence reports and repeatedly talking about somebody getting kicked in the head. It's not the same as talking about children. I do agree with you on that. At the same time, it's almost as bad, man. So, there's room for growth for you. There's hope for you yet. I don't have hope for you, but I just want you to know absolutely that I am against what Moon said about you. And if you were listening to me instead of not knowing who I was, you would have heard me say months ago that everyone should stop watching Moon because she's a dangerous person with obvious mental illness, and just by merely watching her, you're exploiting her illness. Nobody over here would ever co-sign what was said about you by Moon. I shouldn't even know that happened to you, man. I agree. It should not be on this platform at all. So, moving on. Oh shit. Let's see. Who got the gifted membership? Jumps Flip, Home Team, Daisy Love, Catch Me If You Can, a Pookie Imposture, Spicy Housewife, Southern Sass. Wait, what happened? Hold on a second. I thought it was 5 memberships. Hold on. I want to make sure I get this right, guys. Fan funding. It was 10 memberships. Thank you so much, Brenda. You're the best. Kit Kat, Mullins Girl 5, the Scranton Strangler. I mean, I don't know what that is. Is that Granny's butthole? And Casper Z. Some of these people I haven't heard of. Brittany J says Eric Jasper has decided to make peace and others with others, and Buzzies ain't having it. I don't even know who that is. Let me scroll up. Maybe you told me already. Goal met. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. I don't know who that person is, Brittany. Oh, one more thing for Elevated Truth. Why don't you show a sign of good faith? Since like us goofballs and us misfits over here are denouncing what was said about you, because I mean nobody should be talking about that shit at all. Why don't you do me a favor and make effort to stop coming across as a ill-tempered, angry fucking woman hater and get off Brittany J's nuts, so to speak. Because it's obviously you don't like her, but you said some really creepy things. You've even leaned into your camera and microphone to say it, man. Let me just tell you, that's a really bad look. That's a really bad look for you, man. I think you could do better. Brenda Stapleton, you are amazing, babe. She is great, isn't she? And it's not about the money. She's just a badass that supports channels and people people that she believes in here on this platform. Thank you again, Brenda Stapleton, for the 10 memberships. So sweet of you. Sorry, and thank you so much, Bowser, for the Cash App. It's I can't read 90% of the messages publicly that this guy sends to me. I think it's a guy. Yes, we do stand with Brenda. Chronicles is side-eyeing. I know you hate the guy. I just wanted to let him know because he called me out. He was like, Sinner, if this happened to you, first of all, it didn't. But I mean, just the make-believe story is equally as bad. I mean, of course, I'm not recovering from the trauma. But stop fucking threatening women, dude. Like, just take a breath. I understand that you're a married man and you just celebrated your anniversary. Congratulations, man. Take a beat, take a breath, and stop doing what you're doing. I'm sure you can offer me the same advice, but if you don't know who I am, then you don't know what I'm doing here. So, I mean, you can't offer that same criticism. It's really that simple. You just simply can't talk to people like that. I love how Truth wiped his whole channel, shaking my head. I understand he's done that before. And if you are bored, or even if you're not bored, if you're just looking for something to watch, go listen to Froggy's live stream from last night. I think she did part 2 today, if I'm not mistaken. She tore Truth a new ass, dude. It's fucking amazing. She gets worked up too, passionate, if you will. What's being done and said is fucked. I agree. I definitely saw him wipe his whole thing. Facts, Kelsey, absolutely. Chronicle says it's okay for B to even talk about. It's okay for B to even talk about kids that allegedly had essay to a YouTuber she didn't like. Y'all fake as fuck. Well, did you catch QB on Elevated's panel? Did you catch that? I can't tell. I can give you a timestamp off the top of my head, but I reviewed it on my channel, I think yesterday, and I was pretty shocked. Like he said exactly that. It shouldn't be talked about at all. But then someone, not so kindly reminded me, hey, asshole, what about him talking about somebody getting kicked repeatedly? Like, we stand against SA. We stand against domestic violence being weaponized. We stand against SA being weaponized. We stand against, a lot of shit that these people do. But those particular things, especially if it's SA or DV that involve children, it should just be a no-go. Nobody here is professional enough to approach those subjects with the proper amount of compassion and care that is needed. Now, if it's a news story, I mean, there's more wiggle room, but if it's some asshole YouTuber talking about another YouTuber, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Brenda Sue says, Brenda Stapleton, I don't know if you got cloned or not, but I've seen you in Queen Bees. I haven't seen her there. I don't really, that doesn't matter to me. There's plenty of people that are in my chat that sometimes go over there. They don't like it. Just because you are at some place doesn't mean you support them. Now, that's how I do stuff. If I don't support a channel, I won't even click on it unless they're specifically talking about me and I need to clip it or review it later. Not y'all in here, FYI. No, I know what you're saying. It's fake as fuck to say you're against talking about SA, but domestic violence reports are fair game. Like, all of that is creepy and nobody should be doing it at all. I mean, especially if you're going to read in great detail and name the victim of the crime and all of that. That's crazy. It's no way to win an argument. I think I understand what you're saying, Shady. I do recall QB beat him and panel dragging Golly for some old pictures of him sitting next to a guy with a swastika tattoo. But they celebrate white trash, no dick radio, who's an obvious racist. I mean, nobody has a poster with that font behind them if they're not hateful. He at least hates himself. That's weird. I gotcha. Truth triggered a lot of people with his rhetoric the other night. Many people have PTSD. I hate the D in the PTS. I just call it PTS now. I don't care what the doctors at the VA say. It's PTS, post-traumatic stress. It's not a disorder. Listen, if you experience such profound trauma, you are going to have post-traumatic stress. It would be a disorder if you experience trauma and were perfectly fine after it. So I think just that D alone is gives connotations of someone being broken, or they're not. They're not. They just experienced something that rang their bell, and it should have. If it didn't, then they're a sociopath or a psychopath. I don't know. I hope that makes sense. I've discussed this with many fellow veterans, and most people agree. Nobody wants a horrible thing to happen to them or experience a horrible thing and then to be labeled with having a disorder. No, it would be a disorder if they weren't affected by it. Let's see. Sinner, it's all abuse, harmful, traumatic, life-changing, not competition on who is worse. Everyone has the right to speak on their own experiences. I agree with that. Others have no right to comment or weaponize it. I mean, you can even give commentary on it without reading the graphic details over and over and over again, purposely knowing, like, that would be me. Like, if him doing it, knowing that 90% of his chat is women, and statistically, 40% of the people listening to him experience similar things, at least in some way in their life. And that's just what's been reported. In reality, it's probably closer to 60%. So, I mean, it's exactly the same way about QB talking about me being hurt as when I was a baby. She's triggering. She's putting a non-consensual image into people's heads of a baby being harmed in the most vulgar way, and she knows it. That's the crazy thing. Oh, I said hate. I didn't mean hate. You know what I mean? Hate in with a lowercase h. I don't hate him, Sinner. I just think he's a creep. I can't disagree with you. Shady was horrific. I agree. Kelsey says, Shady, it was bad. And my dumbass commented in his chat because he said I was okay with what he said about him. Oh, God. Because of his side. He directly called me out. That's why I'm even speaking on it. He was like, and Sinner, I don't even know Sinner. I don't know about his trouble with QB. Well, that also sounds disingenuous, man. I mean, do you live in with your head in the clouds? Oh, wait, you do. Shit, never mind. In any case, nobody stands for what was said about your trauma, dude, and nobody stands with what you said about another YouTuber's trauma. It's that simple. And don't be hypocritical. If it was okay for you to do it, no, that's not the right way to say it. It was terrible what you did, and it was terrible what was done to you, friend. That's really that simple. Look, even if you don't like the guy, I think we can agree that, like, he is able to form sentences. He does have opinions. He's not a fucking idiot like so many people around here are. I mean, he's got a hot temper. We've all seen that. You know, we've seen videos of it, graciously brought to us by Chronicles. Or actually, that was sourced from a much larger media or a social media influencer, if I don't believe, but I can't recall her name. In any case, yeah, dude, you can't cry victim if you're doing the same shit to other people. It's all fucked up, dude. And it shouldn't be here at all. It should not be allowed. Your channel should get zapped instantly if that happens. Let me continue with Kelsey's comment. Kelsey says, not one of them or none of them know me and what I do. The whole chat went in on me. Yeah, it's a real dangerous thing. I watched Just the Girl Who Loves Frogs, and I can't comment in there because there's so many bad guys that hang out there that, I mean, I'll just distract. It'll become a sideshow. But I do listen. We never ever laughed or mocked his trauma. No, none of us did. Nobody I know did, except for crazy ass Moon. And like I said, if you watch Moon, you're literally exploiting a crazy person. I didn't get to do part 2 because I couldn't find his stream again. Oh yeah, he took it down. You got to get good at downloading that shit. And I'm not saying I'm good at it, but get some mods that have a couple minutes on their, some time on their hands and the ability to do it, and that will solve your problems there. Chronicle says, "Oh yeah, I was in your chat and heard more of blaming you, Brittany, for something you didn't say." Yeah, Shady. If you heard Queen Bee referring to me as Brittany's mod, that's her new thing. That's her new angle. And Brittany's goddamn mod over there, bitch. If you want to call me something, fucking call me sir. How's that? Fucking crackhead. What was said about him made me physically sick. I still haven't listened to it. Well, he keeps repeating it over and over again, so that's how I heard it. Elevated truth is disgusting. I tend to agree. Amanda T, what's going on? It's good to see you. Says 100% sinner. Let me catch up here. Combat Vet says he needs to keep Britt's name from any narrative he talks about. That whole thing with you're going to be cut like a razor, like that shit freaked me out, dude. When he was saying that shit, come on with a better metaphor, bruh. That shit, and that was months ago. It creeped me the fuck out. Let's see here. The only person that should be talking about anyone's trauma is the person that happened to it, if they choose to talk about it. I tend to agree with that too. But the thing is, if you put it out there, then you're leaving yourself open to some commentary. But I can't even name a handful of, people that are professional or compassionate enough to even have simple commentary on it. Excuse me. Oh my God, I sneezed so hard I made my cat jump. I feel like I'm getting sicker. It sucks, dude. Kelsey says, yes, Sinner PTS. You know what I mean? I don't want a bunch of men and women, service member and victims of physical attacks to feel like they have a disorder. It's natural how they feel. If they didn't feel that way, something would be wrong with them. You know what I mean? Thanks for being here, Sonia. Have a good one. Chronicle says, I'm saying all the people dragging others and sitting paying people like B when she has said the same or worse about actual kids. It's on my community post. Are dumb as fuck. Yes, everybody subscribe to Chronicles of the Shady. Excuse me one second, guys. I gotta blow my schnoz. Okay, I just did a test. NyQuil or DayQuil lasts about 3 hours, if anybody's wondering. Kelsey says only 12 to 30% of sexual assaults are reported to the police. That's the point I was trying to make. Let's see. I just got a message that says Burnt Toast is doubling down on reading it. Well, if it's public, then maybe we all should call Jonathan Richards and ask for a copy. I'll pay him for it. You know what? I'll do that. I'm going to give a call because I've already spoken to him once in the past to ask him if he was suing me, because I know this is a shop talk here, but months ago, QB was saying that I was impersonating your lawyer. She was saying that because she thought I was Ital, and she tried to strike Ital, and a name came back that was similar to her lawyer's name. I didn't have anything to do with that. That was Nanya and Jones, and I had nothing to do with that at all. At that time, I didn't even know who it was. And that's where everyone is like, Sinner should be mad at these people because they left him on the hook and had all these people defaming him as a result of them making a channel and then using QB's lawyer's name or a misspelled version of his name. And then I was getting blamed for it the whole time. So they just really just tried to put me in a vice and squeeze me. I'm over all that shit, dude. That's bullshit under a bridge, so to speak. Yes, have a good day, Sonia. Thanks for being here. That's what I was saying, Kelsey. So much goes unreported that it could be as high as 65% of people that listen to these cases, they do it because in some small way they're drawn to the content because of their own personal experience. They have more insight as to what that shit is like. But then they can get blindsided with someone just saying blah, 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 and then trigger them in, tearing a scab off of trauma that they've been working so hard to heal from. But yeah, man, nobody was laughing about what was said about Elevated Truth. I haven't heard one person say or one person laugh about it. Nobody I fuck with, because I'd be right here calling them out. But I'm not playing any of that on my channel, dude. Just not going to happen. Amanda T says, I don't care for truth. Sorry. I never said I did. I'm just trying to make it clear that I wasn't one of the people laughing, and that shouldn't happen to anybody. It's not about caring about him as a person. It's more of a moral issue. It's an ethics issue. Nobody should be saying that about anybody. It doesn't matter if you like them or not. It doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. Just like, for instance, this is not about trauma. Well, I guess a little bit. If someone, let's just say, and again, this is absolute hypothetical. If Brittany J collected a video of, say, QB's child, half dressed, and then stored it in her hard drive for a year and a half, 2 years, and then say Queen Bee calls out Brittany J for something she didn't like her doing, and then Brittany J's like, don't forget about, I can't do Brittany J's voice, and then Brittany J's like, I'm a pothole. I don't know how that goes. I can't do Brittany J's voice. I'm not even going to try it. But if Brittany J pulled out a video or threatened QB with a video, guess what? I would accidentally and haphazardly, by circumstance, be defending QB, because then nobody should do that. Fucking nobody should be doing that shit ever. It's so creepy, and I believe it's illegal. I mean, I know I'm rambling. I hope that made sense. So that means we can all reach out to Jonathan, QB's lawyer there in Chicago, and request a copy, and then we can all read it. Okay, Burnt Toast, you nasty bitch. All right, I'm 6 minutes behind in chat. No, I haven't listened to that trap rat lately. That trap rat. Oh, man, I love it. That's a great insult. I see the entire situation with truth differently, but I respect everyone's opinion as well. No, I'm not trying to discredit or manipulate your opinion at all. This is the beauty of just having a solo podcast here. I can just tell you how I feel. I'm never going to try to speak for anyone else. I'm not trying to manipulate anyone to agree with me. I just try to present things as commonsensically as I can, and hope you guys understand. If you guys could even understand what I mean, I'm satisfied. You don't have to agree or anything. I'm just trying to do a decent job, and it's just expressing how I feel about it. But it's good to see you, Amanda T. I do agree. Nobody should speak about others' trauma, but when you do that, don't cry when it comes back to you. I fully understand that point. That's for Britt. All right. Yes, ma'am. Brenda says, Brittany, he said last night that the comment you made after Moon said what she said is why he believes you heard what she said. It was about him hearing Moon's live and coming to say he was accosting. Can't remember exactly what you said, but it was your next comment after you said that. Not saying myself, you were talking about what she said. Dude, all he had to do was listen to Brittany J's live stream, and she said undoubtedly and as clear as possible, she does, just because she was in that chat when Moon fucking lost her mind and started saying fucking inappropriate fucking demon-like things, that has nothing to do with Brittany J. But I gotta tell everybody, I fucking warned you guys months ago. I even got like people that I care about, friends of mine, that have sent me messages and they're like, oh, what Moon just said, this wasn't recently, it's before she went full racist, full homophobic, and full fucking trauma, what is it? Trauma poking? I don't even know what you call it. Trauma stirring, trauma exploiting. But my friend messaged me, he's like, what Moon just said was really funny. I was just like, you do know that bitch filed a false police report on me, and she's a mentally ill person, and just watching her is in fact exploiting her. It even turned into, let's say, a heated debate. Like, why are you watching that person? And I'm not telling someone who to watch, but don't message me and tell me that she's funny, because she's a lot of fucking things. Funny ain't one of them. Just saying. Can't remember exactly what you said, and I didn't see any of it. And even when I heard about it, I didn't go back and look. If you watched me yesterday or last night, I showed that Elevated Truths, all of his fucking videos are gone. All of his live streams, gone. He has a music playlist, and then he has the secondary channel that he's selling football helmets and shit on. So let's see, just that is why he was thinking you were laughing and all that other stuff. I think she cleared that up. Nobody's gonna laugh at something, words like that, dude. I mean, maybe nervously if you were face to face, like I need to get the fuck away from this person. But just, I mean, if you watch Moon, there's no question you're actually exploiting her, because she's an insane person. Chronicle says, yes, I remember B Tim and B said they knew for sure you were that account ITAL. and they all they do is lie. Well, not only that, but they were doing the whole, there's going to be a knock on his door, knock, 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 knock. There's going to be a knock on his door. We've already served him. They went as far to say they tracked my IP address and they got my name, dude. Plot twist. I'm on a family internet at this moment, and for all that time that I was traveling, never once was I using an internet provider that was in my name. So who the fuck's name did they get? Not mine. That's for gosh dang sure. So I mean, everything they say and do is a big old stinking lie. And how embarrassing! Just in them doing that, they still kept confidence of just regular people. People should have lost confidence in these fucking liars over a year ago. It's like bloodlust. It's mob mentality. Amanda T says, truth would bitch about Britney regardless if Britney was saying something in Moon's chat or not. I believe that. He just does not like her, dude. He just wants her to get kicked off the internet. It's so personal to him. Someone should tell him that Britney J is a fucking stranger to him. Like, that's what happens. People start pretending that they actually know each other. You don't fucking know her, bruh. I don't know her. No, I mean, she does have friends in her community, but you're not one of them, man. So how can you pretend to know her? His feelings got hurt? Yeah. Poor baby. Let's see. Brenda says, just so you know what and why he's thinking you were laughing at the whole thing. I don't know why he brought me up in that shit. Oh yeah, that's right. He used me as an example as a fellow grown man that experienced SA as a baby, and it never happened to me. See how disturbing it is that I get dragged into these conversations? It never happened. It was a made-up story by a fucking crackhead sitting on a poo-poo chair, grifting on the internet. Also, a stranger to me. It gets more fucking disturbing the more I think about it. What's up, Zoe Trope? Good to see you. Most day and night cold meds have 1,000% acetaminophen per 2 tablets, 1 packet. We're advised to not exceed 3K milligrams of acetaminophen. I'm not going to take it more. I just took 1 dose and actually took a little bit less than the actual dose. 24 hours to avoid liver toxicity. Yeah, I know that acetaminophen is no good for you at all. I had a lot of shit to get done today, so that's why I took it. I don't buy the shit either. I bumped some off my sister. There's these other cold. She has these Keurig pods that are like daytime cold medicine, but I think it's pretty much the same thing. Brenda says, I'm not trying to get one side or the other, just letting her know why he thinks that. I understand, Brenda. I hear you loud and clear. Chronicles said the lawsuit is over, but they have to read more. Okay, then get that cash, trash. Exactly. Truth be told, I can't believe she wants a holiday fund now. She needs a holiday. I haven't heard this part. She wants to go on vacation. Her whole life is a fucking vacation. The bitch is on what was the name of that 80s band? Permanent Vacation. Every day is a Friday night to that bitch. Smoke them if you got them. Get your drinks. Like, what the fuck, dude? What she's gotten wasted like Keith Richards fucking high for the last 2 years for free. If that doesn't offend everyone, I don't know what will. I'm sorry, that was rude. I am sure they will show all the money raised and spent, all very honestly as promised. I see what you did there with the sarcasm. PJ, good to see you. It says, I don't know what was said, but I don't know Britney would ever laugh at someone's trauma. Of course not, dude. Of course not. Also, Moon is a crazy person. When will people start listening to me? Fuck, man. I didn't see what Queen Moomin said. Shady, and continue and try to humiliate her. Exactly. Good to see you, Queen Moomin. My iCloud has a lot. Ugh, gross. Ugh, I bet. Nanny says, and thanks again, Nanny, for helping me reach that goal, contribute towards that goal. I really appreciate it. Moderating, I should be giving you gifts for moderating, and here you're just sending me shit. She claims she's protecting her community. Such a hero. She-Ra, and the power of Grayskull. Is Truth rebranding? For some reason, he showed up in the trauma sector. I thought his channel was supposed to be about recovery issues. Who knows, dude? As a recovering alcoholic, I hope that this shit isn't driving him to use or anything like that. That's terrible. Maybe he's just taking a moment to get his fucking shit together, you know, and if that's what's going on, good on him. Nanny Sharon says, a little Timmy is He-Man. He's more like never mind. Not you, Senator Brittany. I understand fully. Not you, Senator Brittany. I just don't think, I don't want her to think I'm taking sides, any of that stuff. That's just what he said and stuff, not about Sinner. No, he definitely brought me up. I didn't watch his live stream. I was watching Just a Girl Who Loves Frogs. I can't see now, the days run together. I don't know if it was today or yesterday. I should have clipped it. But Froggy played it on her live stream, and no, it was last night that I saw it. Yesterday afternoon. And he said, Sinner. He was talking to me directly from his panel, like, dude, email me. I would never seen that if Froggy didn't review it. I mean, I missed so much already. He was like, and I don't know why the hell you would stand by this. What? I didn't stand by anything, dude. First of all, I haven't watched Moon in months because she's a fucking mental patient. And I think if you watch her or send her money, just if there are 39 people in there, and then there are 40 people in there, and then there are 41 people in there, just that fact alone, just by watching her, you're exploiting her. Like, we can do better than that. That's what I believe, and that's my opinion. But just so you know, Brenda, I'm speaking for myself. I can't speak for Brittany. I was speaking directly to the guy since he was talking to me. I don't want her to think I'm taking sides, any of that stuff. That's just what he said, and the stuff not about you, Sinner. I missed all that stuff. Well, he basically just said, hey, if this happened to you, Sinner, then you should have my back in this. And now, where I don't have his back, I absolutely believe that nobody should say about that kind of shit about anyone across the board. I don't have his back because of what he reading essay or not essay report, a DV report the way he did. And then it was just so creepy that time that he was like, to me, it seemed like a threat at Brittany J. You know, he could have been talking to anyone. It just happened to be Brittany J. Yes, Queen Moomin, and she's probably really accustomed to those lawyers' donations. Yep. Amanda T says, I don't believe this lawsuit affected QB in any way whatsoever. She enjoyed it. It was the highlight of her life, man. She's never had that much attention. She's never had that much money. She's never been that high. I mean, that is the truth. Kelsey says, so none of them have showed receipts of any donated? Nope. Not one receipt. Not one stankin' receipt, dude. But him might be an Orco. Let's see here. Summer Rain, good to see you. I just can't believe grown adults are so childish. Shows you what some people will do for money. Our world is damaged so bad. I honestly believe we're fucked. Brenda Sue says she would never laugh at anybody's drama. Brittany is not evil. No, I mean, of course she wouldn't do that. And if she did, guess what? Big plot twist, Sinner versus Brittany J. Like, I mean, it's really that simple. In a lot of ways, having friends here on this platform that hold people accountable is what holds people accountable. Just my respect for Chronicles of the Shady keeps my ass in check, dude, because the last thing I want to do is lose the confidence in all the good people that know what I'm doing is right. Even if they disagree with how I do it sometimes, my goal is my intent is well-intentioned. And that's the way it's going to stay. Believe me, dude, believe me. There's so much shit that I have on these people that I'm battling that I just can't show. Out of respect for people and the standard that has been set by respectable people. That is to say, not that Brittany J would ever laugh at somebody's trauma, but she knows that people like me and people like Shady and other people that call people out would be obligated and have to call them out. Now, I'm not saying that we're not biased in some way. Of course, I'm biased to my friends and people that I like. That's just a human nature. But there are limits to that bias. I mean, there are perimeters of acceptability. If anyone goes outside of that, I don't care. I don't care. If one of my family members commit a serious crime and I'm witness to it, I got to tell the truth, man. I'll have to tell the truth about them. And that's basically what it is. Shady is harmless. I never said that she was menacing. But she will check your ass if you do some fucked up shit. And in some small way, I know that. So like some of the FOIA reports that I have, for instance, I know that I can't show because I'll lose support of people that I respect. When I get really pissed off, am I tempted to? Of course. But no, I have to maintain a standard. If I'm going to do this, I have to also be an example of how to do it. In the past, did I fuck that up? For sure. For sure. I let my anger get the best of me. Joneson knows that, you know? But now I'm doing my best to temper that bullshit. When I get that angry, I don't go live. If I'm not angry, I won't go live. So, I mean, just do it better tomorrow than I did today is the goal. And twice as better a week from now than I did it last week. No, Sinner, I'm just messing with Shady. Oh, good. Dude, I would not want Shady mad at me. I remember for this one time that someone sent me a clip and they told me it was nonsense. And the person in this clip, I'm so disgusted with nonsense that my mind convinced me that it really was nonsense saying, because she was on the panel and you couldn't tell who was talking. And it was this woman saying a homophobic slur. And of course, I shared that shit. I was like, look, this is nonsense saying some homophobic shit. Shady a lot of people were like, that I don't think that's her. It doesn't sound like her. I was like, fuck you, it's her. And then I got an email from Shady and it just said, knock it the fuck off, dude. It's not her. I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but it's not fucking her. And you look like an asshole if you keep telling people it's her. And then guess what I did? And I didn't do this for Shady or for anyone else. I did it because I realized that I let my anger get ahead of myself. So guess what I did? I waited for an opportunity that I would be in a spot where nonsense was. Sure enough, one day she went up on Dietz's panel. I asked to take a link. I took the link. I think Joneson was up there too. I can't remember. I was on my phone, so I couldn't see the panel. And I apologized. Nonsense. That was fucked up with me. I was pissed off at you and I got it wrong. And then I told everybody that was not her saying that. And then, of course, I got dragged anyway. She was like, well, it was a Canadian person. I couldn't clearly tell, or else I wouldn't have said it was you. But I did the right thing, and to her face, I apologized. She still used that against me for months, dude. And this is what she goes with now. Sinner has told dozens of lies about me. Dozens of lies. I told one lie about her, and then I corrected it to her face on a public panel in front of a couple thousand people. That's how big of a piece of shit nonsense is. I mean, that's a clear example of her character. Even whilst being apologized to, she couldn't even. I'm like a sore. Don't be a sore winner. Like, it's the most goofy shit in the world. Chronicles is laughing at me. All right, do you guys want to watch anymore? I think I'm done for today. I proved my point. B Tim's a little bitch. QB is a useless bitch. Her lawyer bowed out of the lawsuit, prompting BHB to agree. If I was BHB, I would have agreed as well. But nonsense will tell people I lie and splice clips. Okay. You remember what I'm talking about, Shady. I bet you do. Because that was embarrassing, reading that email from Shady. Hey, man, I'm paraphrasing. I can't remember the wordage. I'm sure she wasn't, like, nasty with me. But it was like, hey, motherfucker, you look like a fool right now for continuously saying this was her. I just wanted some dirt on her, and I didn't want to go back and bring, the McRae's into the fucking conversation. Let them have some privacy, dude. The family, anyways. You know what I'm saying. Chronicles of the Shady, you do great work. I couldn't agree with you more. All right, it's 4 o'clock already. I've been on here since noon, or was it 1? I can't remember when I started. It was 1. I'm done for this session. We'll come back again late this afternoon. I asked Headstones if she's going live. She is not. Because of that, I will. Hold on 1 second. Let me see what this is. Oh, that's what I wanted to remember. I got a couple of notes here. I want to promote War Damn Eagle. I for some reason I always forget to promote that clip channel. War Damn Eagle. You remember her? She's still doing great work out there. Kung Fu Ange. Of course, Chronicles of the Shady. Go subscribe to Brittany J if you're not. I know some of you, that's a polarizing thing. Don't do it if you don't want to. I'm just suggesting it. What's up, Reality? Good to see you. I hope you're feeling well. Brenda says, I'm just a crazy bitch. Not really, but some think so. I don't think you're crazy. You know what? I'll be straight with you. The reason that you're drawing so much attention is because of your generosity. They see you super chatting us and they're just like, she's supporting the enemy, so we must destroy her. Brenda, that's it. That's what it boils down to, quite simply. I mean, the same way we talk shit on the people that donate to people we don't like, it goes both ways. Just don't take that criticism from those monsters personally. It doesn't even matter that it's you. It could be anyone that's donating. You know, you're just generous, so a target's on your back, especially with the Hive. Because every time that crazy bitch sees one single penny spent, she literally thinks to herself, oh, that should have been mine. No, dude, it shouldn't have been yours. She thinks if someone else is making $1 somewhere else, that she's losing $1. That's how fucking stupid she is. Let's see. But I sent you proof also. Yes. I didn't want to like give. I thought I told it well enough. But yes, she sent me proof that it wasn't her. Wasn't nonsense in that clip. But I'm telling you, if you let anger get in the way and you're looking for I gotcha moment, just like I did, you're gonna get ahead of yourself. What is it? Don't let the cart go before the horse type of deal. And I've been guilty of that maybe a handful of times in the past year, just wanting the get you moment and then not pausing and taking a moment to realize that, you know, not only am I going to be proved, not only am I not going to do the damage to the enemy that I wanted to, but I'm also going to make myself look like a fool. And credibility around here is absolutely everything. The way I work around my mistakes is I fucking face them head on. I'll come live and I'll be like, I fucked up. That was crazy. That was stupid of me. That kind of thing. You'll never see that from the Hive. You'll never see that from nonsense. You'll never see that from the bad guys. You'll never see that. It's a characteristic I only see in the good guys around here, and that's why I follow their lead. You know, I could definitely just go live and be like, I'm right about everything, and everyone's so stupid. You just don't understand. You know, the background music is still on. Damn it, that was for the buzz. Here, I got some. I'll put my normal music back on. That way, you guys can see my art as well. That's what the music was for my creepy background. Give me 1 second. There we go. I have like 40 or 50 backgrounds that I have to load up into here. I can't wait. Reality says, thumbs up, all is well. Awesome. That's good to hear. I appreciate you. Yeah, I think that's all I got. Summer Rain, absolutely. I didn't see what Summer Rain said. Shady is harmless. Nanny, I absolutely believe that. She's a hustler and dumb people are her prey. Yep. Is anybody interested in what I would like to see? I mean, this is what I'd like. I'm going to tell you anyways, because this is my fucking channel and I run the narrative here. I would like to see Miss Turner be humble over there and be honest about what happened. I'm going to go back into my theory. She has no control over what Burnt Toast does. Because I do believe this was Burnt Toast agenda from the very beginning, and Queen Bee has been nothing but a useful idiot. Now I'm going to talk directly to you, Rebecca. You know I'm right, don't you? You must feel like a big fucking idiot right now. Because even if you told her not to read it, she's still going to do it. Because it's her agenda. And she, just like you, thinks that you won something. You bitches haven't won anything at all. In fact, more and more people, hopefully 20 or 30 more after listening to this live stream that I'm doing now, are going to understand that you guys are absolutely full of shit. Because you are. All you have to do is be honest about it. You're never going to do that. You're not capable. You're bad. What's his burnt toast say? I love that for you. All right, guys. I think I'm done. I'm going to come back tonight, though. We might listen to music. We might talk some shit, depending on how things go. And we may have a super late night session tomorrow night to review the Yeasty over there. Turnt boast. Dirty bitch. How is it that a Native American woman sits with a racist and supports a racist? That shit terrifies me. We're fucked, dude. Froggy's going to bed? Going to bed at 4:20? It's 4:20, smoke them if you got them. KC22 says, I hope someone reviews Chubby, Beetlejuice, and Creepy Cletus today. They have lost their minds. We'll have a look later tonight. What we'll do is bash the racist and listen to tunes. How's that? Well, that's what we'll do tonight. Let me just, again, thank everybody that contributed. Let me show you really quick a video that I made. This is what I tried to make for a trailer. It didn't work. It's only 18 seconds long. Let me find it for you. I couldn't make it load for some reason. It fucking half hour I tried. Local video. There it is. The Harvest. I figured out. Can you hear me? Check. I figured out how, the little man that I use as my I guess as a depiction of myself on my thumbnails. Everyone knows the guy with the yellow hoodie up that's up walking away from the camera. Well, with the assistance of AI, I have learned how to make him walk, dude. Check this out. It's kind of rudimentary, admittedly, but it's getting better. Wait and see. One more time, just because I'm so proud of it. It took me way too long to make this. So, AI is not necessarily the devil. You can use it for good as well. And you just have to have good intentions to begin with. And also bringing my my thumbnails to life. Check this out. Come on. That's fucking funny. Let me look at chat really quick, and then I'll play the outro out. Yeah, what I'm trying to do, and I've done it with a couple, my thumbnail, and then I want my trailer to be an animated version of my thumbnail. It's painstaking, and there's always one little part, and it's just like, no, AI, what I said was to delete this and add this. It's a real pain in the ass, but it's the reward is so sweet. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you find yourself in some turbulence or some danger this afternoon, and an oxygen mask drops down in front of your face, strap it on your beautiful face and have a few deep breaths. Calm yourself down, get yourself into position that you can go take care of other people. And then when you're done, go take care of other people. That's what we're here for. But the most important part is taking care of yourself first, because if you don't, you're just going to get in the way. You'll become a simple obstruction. You're going to add to the problem if you yourself aren't in a position to help other people. And you can't help other people if you don't help yourself. Shady says, make one of Cash. Just kidding. I'm going to hush. Cash with a K. So you mean Cash Patel. I'll email it to you. I'll throw a couple things together for you. I also saw screenshots of the Cash that used to hang out over here that did not. I think it was under. It's all gone now, so I can't show you. It was under Elevated Truths comments about the the SA stuff. He had never heard the narrative that QB made up about me being a baby and that stuff. He'd never heard that. I think he was disgusted by that. So, how's your opinion now, Cash? How do you feel about that now? Are you going to continue to send her money in cash and in super chats? Maybe you shouldn't, brah. She's an evil person, just like I said. Like I said, guys, take care of each other, but first take care of yourselves. Until we meet again tonight, you know how it goes. Oh, also, music night. Keep an eye out for your community post. It'll be easier for me if I make a track list, and then I just play them one by one. And then I'll DJ Sinner. It'll be a lot of fun. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other's. Sinner out.
You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time, one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it all your best. Hey, yo, never gonna stop, no way, no. Yelling out, hey, yo, headed to the top on our way, yo. You gotta make change, yeah, there's gonna be a little pain, but nothing's worse than staying the same. So light that flame, put the work in, go claim everything you want in this place. It's time to go fast, know that energy is all cash. You could get it all if you never give up, no slack. Headed to the top is a mystery, your own path. Never gonna stop, no, you got this, never go back. I know it gets hard, you gotta love it. You gotta recharge with what you want and think of your dreams. Get that energy to go and get everything. Let's go. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't